Pudgy. So I was in Queens, and I was like, I was walking around like I own this place. The Queens is mine. And then I got to meet with Rashid and everybody, and you know how those guys talk. I got to mess with all of them, and it was cool. Slifer, everybody, and I went back home, and I got that New York thing going on still. So what's up? Everyone is running late today, so I carry the show on. Our boys, not so Pudgy, and not so Mr. Kennedy. Sam, you bastard. You're better than this than I am. But here we go. Oh man, it's only the Three Musketeers here, man. It's pretty. It's gonna be a good show.
All right. Start the giveaway.
Start the giveaway. I know, right?
Wow.
Oh man, no, I think everyone's running late, but it's all good. But yeah, man. So like I was telling you, not so Pudgy and Kennedy, I had a great time. I talked about it yesterday, but I had a great time in New York. It honestly feels like I can never say this. I'm not part of them over there, but it's nice to live among them. I don't know. It's for like just for the week. I don't know if I could take it a lifetime, but
people get mad at you for crossing the street.
Yeah. Get off the fucking phone.
That sounds
yes. All right.
Sounds like me.
All right.
See, fuck you. But I don't know what movie this came from, but there's a famous actor. I forget the actor too, but he's walking on the street, and then like this car almost runs. This is like during the movie, car almost runs over him, and this happens in New York, and the guy hits the car, goes like, "I'm walking here."
Oh, that sounds familiar. I'm walking here. Yeah.
You guys remember? I forget what movie that came from.
Yeah.
But...
No, I like to come on from Coming to America when the cabbie screams at him. It's like, you dumb fuck. What does dumb fuck mean?
That's right. Yeah.
I wanted to say this outside the place I was staying at. Good morning, my neighbors. Do you remember that from Coming to America? He goes, fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you too.
That's right. Oh man.
Yeah, I already miss New York. I miss New York like crazy. But yeah, man. How about you? Not so Pudgy. How was your day? How's your week?
Week is going all right. Today was very busy. My feet are killing me, but I'm here. I've had a glass of wine and I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I hit like 25,000 steps every day when I was in New York, and the friend I was staying with, it was like normal to her, and I was like, "That's cool."
And that was with you because of the con in particular, right?
Well, the con, but like we went out Saturday too because I didn't want to touch the con at all. Like the con was like Saturdays, I don't want to touch a billion people, so I decided just to go walk around Manhattan with her, and we hanged out, and it was 25,000 steps again. It's like a normal New York day, I guess, right? People just walk around everywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because driving down there is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
That's why.
I looked up an Uber. Uber was like $30 just to go from Manhattan to Queens, and it said like a 45-minute drive or something like that. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
That's actually from Manhattan to Queens, but I guess it depends how far we're in Manhattan.
I mean, it was on
a 15-minute.
I don't know. It felt like a long time to me.
A 45-minute drive for $30, flat rate. Doesn't matter how. That actually ain't bad.
That's not bad. I took the train.
Especially considering there's a toll involved.
Oh yeah.
Or do you have to pay the toll as well?
So the Uber guy has to pay we have to pay the toll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was still cool. It was still fun. Yeah. Well, how about you, Mr. Kennedy? How was your day? How was your long ass weekend?
No. You missed Comic-Con already. I need more. I'm jonesing for a fix. I gotta wait till Rhode Island.
Oh, there's a Rhode Island con coming up?
Yeah, it's in November. I think the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. So
that one should be good. That one's got a heavy celebrity list. So if you haven't been, take the Amtrak.
I got to meet.
$5 ride for me.
I got to meet Mr. Kennedy, and I wanted to do this to everyone I met there. I was like, "Are you Mr. Kennedy from Casual Nerd Problems?" You know, like just embarrass the crap out of
I feel like
I forgot to do it to you though.
I would have been like, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's funny. Oh, John, what's up,
Oh.
man?
Apologies for the tardiness, guys.
You're good.
Some tech issues today.
Yeah, I had a weird issue too. Right before I joined, it wouldn't let me
Yeah.
select my mic or
Exactly,
my
that's what was
camera.
happening. Yeah, that's what I
And
had to
then it,
unplug
like,
it.
Yeah, I had to restart everything. But I did it
Maybe
like
it's a
10 minutes
StreamYard thing
before.
again.
I like.
You guys
Well,
didn't
look,
have that issue? I thought
they did the new update now with the background.
maybe
You
it's
see the
only,
background.
maybe it's only for the admin types. 'Cause
Maybe.
I didn't have a problem. You know what I mean? Something to the back end.
But John, man, how you been?
Been good, man. Busy day today. Did some yard cleanup. Weather's changing, so leaves everywhere. Spent some time with the kids. That's it. Nothing crazy. Glad to be here. Talk some statues tonight.
There's gonna be a lot of statue news, but man, New York, man. Like, I know you said you might go next year, and I
Yeah.
highly recommend it. Man, like, just meeting Kennedy, Slifer, and some of the other guys. Fettuccine Alfredo was there. A bunch of other guys were there, and catching up with them, and it was fun, man. It was definitely a blast.
Now, if we only had CNP shirts, we could
A
stand
lot of people
out.
were wearing the everyday collector shirt, man. Like, I saw Kennedy with it. I saw Slifer with it. I saw it on the trash
Okay,
can. No, okay.
I keep
Wow.
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 No, okay. But man, they were representing, man. I saw everyday
Right.
collector.
It was cool. Slifer. I saw Slifer wearing it. It was cool. He's
Yeah. Kennedy
guys are
had
too
it
much.
on. I was
Oh,
like, I don't
did
know if I
you?
should hand
Wow,
it, shake
Kennedy.
your hand.
representing. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I took pictures with like people in their boots wearing it on Sunday.
That's awesome.
Like, this is,
Come on, gotta get the word out, man.
NYC.
Yeah. I've been slacking too. I gotta get back on that. But you see too what StreamYard did now. You could put the moving background. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's working on mine right now. It looks like so.
Yeah,
It's working. Yeah, it's working. It's
Yeah, I'm playing around with it. There's like some other cool ones too. I'll show. Well, it's a cool new feature, but I heard other people having issues where like it kills their stream where it freezes them or something. So
Well,
it takes up.
you know, I didn't notice if you were messing with that at the time, but there was a segment for like 10, 15 seconds when you were talking earlier that your audio went a little like cell phone-ish.
Oh, really?
Wobbly,
Okay.
and then stopped. It
Well,
was,
I
it was
might
only for 10 seconds. So,
I might turn it off. It's intense on your graphics card. So
yeah.
if it
So maybe
if
it
you're-
was when you were switching. You were switching.
Yeah.
You won't see it on Friday. That's for sure.
No, not unless John's hamster in the wheel goes on steroids.
Can you imagine?
Awesome.
Oh,
We got another
Oh, we are.
another guy here. Look at this guy.
Oh, my man.
What's up, Cash?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. Hey, Pudgy, appreciate the light recommendation. Oh, it's beautiful.
Which one did you go with the Govi?
Look at this.
Forgot.
Look at this pretty
'Cause I
boy.
told you about Govi and I also told you about you.
Look at this guy.
He's gonna be like his role model, Rashid.
No, the monitor lights, man.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The Logitech one.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
camera looks good
You
too.
like him, right?
Oh, dude, I love them. I got the new camera set up too. It's like a Brio or something like that. Plus the lights, and now I'm just like, I couldn't wait for tonight.
But
Good,
see,
man.
you know, it's real. It's not a CGI. It's a real deal.
Oh boy.
BBC rise up. You gotta turn off the overhead lights, Cash. Do you have overhead lights on?
Hey, look. I'm still an amateur. Okay.
Hey, this guy's good though. Vintage Rebellion. You gotta see his
Oh,
stuff.
there we
man.
go.
See, look, it looks
Yeah,
better.
that's
there.
a bit better. Yeah, it's bright.
It's bright, but it's warm.
No, I
Just
can
don't-
like. turn
Cash,
it
just
down.
don't walk through the light. Don't walk to the light. Okay?
Don't walk towards the light. Yeah.
For sure.
You can walk through it, just not towards it.
So I got FBJ probably the best thing ever. Like when it arrives, I hope he puts the pictures up. But man, it's gonna be really cool when he opens it. I want to like spoil it, but I can't. FBJ, hopefully you get it soon. Okay, I'm not used to the background. Yeah, I should, right? But yeah, man. So other guys are gonna join in a little bit later. Everyone's running late, but it's probably the streamers like not
I'll be
letting
right
them get
back.
in or something.
Dinner's right here.
But like we always do,
Damn
I'm gonna wish a happy birthday to a couple of these guys. Like this guy's birthday is on Friday. I actually got to meet Paul at OxCon, and big happy birthday to Paul Schreiber. His birthday is Friday, and I got to meet him. He rented. This is the best thing, I think you'll like this, Pudgy. Like he rented a Range Rover, and I've never ridden in a car that had air suspension. So every bump you go through, you can't feel anything. You just go
Feels like a cloud.
yeah, it feels like a cloud.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Oh, wow.
and it kicks in, man. Like that, like horsepower, whatever it had, like the turbo or supercharger, it kicked in. So I was with him for a couple of days, and then like I started driving with somebody else. I was like, oh, my neck, man! Like every single bump, I was like,
You're feeling the
was-
difference now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you gotta drive in
You're
the Range
spoiled.
Rover, man. Come on.
He's checking
Now
the
you
doors
ruined.
for umbrellas.
Yeah, yeah. It's not no Rolls Royce, but close enough.
Yeah.
But happy
You're
birthday,
ruined now.
Paul.
That's
It's
it.
gonna be this Friday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
What's up, Piggy? How's it going, man?
What's happening, gents? How you guys doing?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm well. My bad for being late. Again,
You're good.
the computer is busted and it just ain't in the budget.
See the budget.
That's you.
Nothing's
in
the
Okay.
budget.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. How's your day? How's your weekend been?
Man, it was kind of a rough weekend. Had a bunch of stuff going on, but overall, there were some highlights. I got to go to the spot that I always tell you guys about, and the Green Ranger's daughter was there. She's been kind of doing like the Power Ranger stops since he passed away, and
wow.
it was cool to like sit there and actually like had a pretty long conversation with her and with the crew that traveled with her. Picked up something for our guy Eurovision. Got to meet the dude that's doing all the comic book covers. So it wasn't New York Comic Con cool, but it was cool.
Oh, that's cool. You had a great time, man. That's all that matters. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. Yeah, like I was thinking of you guys, all of you guys, man. Like I keep telling you, man, like I met Slifer and all these guys, and I was like, man, if we had the whole gang here, like I can't imagine what we'd be
Can
doing.
you
right
imagine?
there. Yeah, I know.
Holy
Shut
shit.
it down.
They shut it down. They shut New York down.
I'm not wearing a cock shirt. I tell you that.
There you go. That's for sure.
No, it was fun though, man. Looks like NYCC 23 wore out old man Rashid. Where's Rashid? Old man Rashid. Nah, I think everyone's having the freaking StreamYard
The
issue,
issue,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
'cause it took me
weird. Really?
yeah, it took me a good minute to get in. Like I couldn't even get into my own show. But it's all good. If they join in later, like it's all good. What's up, Brian J? A lot of new people, by the way. I had a stream yesterday and I didn't recognize like half the people. So a lot
Yeah, I
of new-
noticed that.
Yeah,
That's pretty
like,
cool, though. You know.
right? Yeah, like we'll see how it goes.
Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button.
Leave a comment.
You just come fucking here strolling in to the chat. Got an obligation.
No, but like so I thought about this on the train on the way back to Virginia, and I've been thinking about this a lot too. So have collectors or companies hit their limits? You could take this any way you want, but the way I meant it is like there's a bunch of competition out there for companies, you know, like Sideshow's out there, Prime One's out there. This new company that was out there at New York Comic Con showing off of Robinhood, they were there. XM Studios is out there. They're all producing a bunch of stuff. Like there's a lot of competition out there, and I feel like they're hitting their limit to. I think we spoke about this before, where there's too much competition. Where I think, and some of the guys think, like there might be a statue company that falls off the grid, you know, either from bankruptcy or not doing enough business. There's that part, and also for collectors. I feel like Pudgy, you had like 15 statues come in all at once, and I feel like it's worn you out. And I know other people that have other statues rolling in at the same time. Like, I mean, a lot of people didn't expect them early, and you know, be cool. But once it hits you all at once, it hits hard, man. But
Yes.
do you guys think you
This
guys are hitting?
collector has hit his limit.
Yeah. Do you guys think on either side, collectors or companies, are they hitting their limits? Do you think we need to take a pause or whatever? Or what do you guys think? Like Brian Jace here says, space is hitting my limit. Yeah,
I'll,
man.
I'll jump in, man. I don't know about the companies, but I'm so at maximum capacity, and it's to the point where I'm telling myself, like, dude, you can't check into the groups as much. You can't go on the pages as much because just when I thought like, okay, I'm cool, nothing else coming out, then Tweeterhead dropped the Beast Man, and I was like, oh man, I gotta have that Beast Man.
Yeah.
So it's just like something said, even as I was getting up today, it was like, don't go on Facebook, don't go on IG. As soon as I go on both of them, all I see is like Tweeterhead. Yeah, Beast Man, PO coming up soon. And I'm like, man, I'm at capacity, man. Like, I can't do another PO.
You will say that on Friday after you PO'd
Yeah.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
So how do you resolve that? Like how would you resolve it? Like, do you just put pause on it and you start selling some of your old statues, or how do you resolve that?
I'm not ready to sell anything that I currently have, but I just like going forward. I said like a few weeks ago, middle of 2024, that's it. It's the retirement to the point of if anything comes in new, something that's already here has to go out. But like I gotta stay off of the websites. I gotta stay off of like being like scrolling the groups all day. I gotta stay off of eBay. So I feel like if I can just remove the temptation, it'll help with the resistance, because every time you log on, you're gonna see something new, whether it's on one of the websites of the statue companies, whether it's in one of the groups, whether it's one of our fellow collectors posting something just on their page. So I just got to do like a cold stop.
Well, this guy will tell you otherwise.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
I love seeing Rashid laugh or smile every single time I play it in the background. I can see a smile big, man. I'm gonna try to get you one day. But I definitely hear you, Piggy, man. It's tough, man. What's up, Rashid?
Yo, oh no.
It's good, man. I was telling these guys it was like, the worst experience I had going to New York Comic Con, meeting this guy named Darth Rashid, and
I didn't know I was that bad, man.
I heard, Rashid, you had an accident in one of the aisles. And, the Comic Con.
You hate to hear it, man.
That coffee didn't hit well. Hey, it's okay.
I'm too
Hey,
smooth.
almond milk, Rashid. Almond milk.
I am too smooth for that shit to happen to me like that, bro.
God damn.
No, I think it was a dog. I don't think it was somebody human. I think it was
Man, I
somebody's
hope so.
dog or whatever. So
I don't know how people bring their dogs, man. I don't like that emotional support thing,
That's
man.
crazy
There's
how you bring
too many
their dog
people
in.
in there to
That'd go
be
crazy.
bringing them in.
yeah, I don't know.
They abuse that privilege too.
Yeah, there's
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was a dog though. I don't think nobody, because in the middle of the floor, who got time? It just come on.
Copper squat.
Yeah. I think it's better. If your dog did it, you should be watching your dog. If you know you're bringing an animal and you know you're gonna be in there, you know your dog's gonna do one or two things. Come on,
Aaron forgot the baggies.
Little road dog.
Yeah, but so Rashid, man, like it's funny, like the first day I got to meet Rashid, it was at David Finch's booth.
Mhm.
And I go up and me and Finchy are like this, right? And so Rashid's like, oh yeah, I want to get him to sign this, and the guy's about to charge him, and I'm like, his handler, and Rashid's like, man, this it's like giving me a good price. I thought you knew the guy, and I was like, God damn.
I was trying to press him too. I was like,
Yeah.
because I said it's just the front and the back of a piece of wood. Pause. But so the guy goes, okay, I'm gonna go check. And then he comes back and goes, yeah, I think he's gonna say, yeah, it's just one signature. He goes, yeah, it's gonna be 2 signatures. I wanted to strangle that kid.
2 signatures? What the?
Yeah, man. On the same.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I like that idea. It looks good.
Right, but he charged me twice, But I thought, Finch was actually really, he was taking his time doing it too. Like you can see, he was trying to make sure that it looked right. So I like that about him. So.
No, I really like him a lot. He's a really nice guy, but he did both, his first and last name on yours. He doesn't do that for everybody. So
Yeah.
that was really nice of him.
And he was like making sure it's done right. Like, because I figured he would have went, bop, bop. That's it.
Can you imagine looking up and you see you? I'd be fucking shaking.
You stop it, man.
He's in New York, man.
But he did it, and then he made sure it was dry, and then he did the other side. He was cool, you know what I'm saying. And then my boy was like, "You want to take a picture with him?" And I was like, and I said, "Get the fuck up, man."
No, you did it.
Nah, I
No, he
did it.
didn't.
I
No,
did
he
it.
didn't. Yeah, you know.
I did it. I was playing around. Nah, but he was like you said, he was cool. He was cool. You know what I'm saying. So at first I was going to bring the Bane on portrait, but then I said, nah, it's not that. You know, you don't want to write all over that thing like that.
Oh, the wood's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did it perfect too. He did like perfect everything.
Yeah.
It looked good. Go. What's up, Buck Fangs?
What's up? I'm trying to keep up with the chat. What's this about cornbread ones?
Cornbread
What you
what?
wear?
Who's Buck in the cornbread ones?
How did that come up?
I have no idea.
That's crazy.
It looks like you and Cash are streaming from the same side of the sun.
What?
There we go.
Oh man.
But
No,
but they were talking about somebody took a dump at the New York Comic.
Oh
Con.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, supposedly in one of the halls they took a freaking huge dump, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it.
It was just something to do though. I wasn't when I got there. I got me a piece of artwork. It wasn't at the con though. But it was just something to do for the weekend. You know, get out the house and do something for the weekend. That's all. And see, like you said, meet up with people and stuff like that. But the statue companies, other than I give Gentle Giant their credit, but I think the statue companies need to come back out. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Are there
Critical mass.
Was Pure Arts there? Somebody mentioned that. Pure
I
Arts.
think they were, but
I
I was
didn't
more. I was
I
impressed
thought-
with Gentle Giant and Gentle Giant. I was impressed with.
Oh man, they're like bus or their half scale stuff.
And
Amazing.
their Star Wars stuff is hot, man. So, but I really think they need to evaluate things for next year. Hopefully the economy is good. I think Sasha needs to come back out, start going back to the cons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you may have to just struggle it out and cut the load of people that you're gonna have representing the show. But I think they need to come back out because that's what people want, and that's what's like people don't like when it's not.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Steve yesterday.
Yeah.
If they came out to the shows more, that would give us a better look at these pieces and make us want to actually pre-order them.
I guarantee you, if PCS was out there with Blade, Leatherface, people would be ordering more. I'm telling you.
I was surprised PCS wasn't there this year, but they're usually there.
They should have came out. But I think all the statue companies need to come out. I understand XM can't because of license situation, but on people are a little disappointed in the company. They want to see the company. Sideshows started coming out, and I think it increased their sales. So I think they need to start doing that again.
I mean, it was crazy. XM was there last year, but they only showed off their DC line.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they were missed Sideshow. What was it? Xenoscope had their pieces there.
Yeah,
They had the
Xenoscope,
Witchblade there.
the Witchblade.
even that company it's not a company, it's a store. Is it Fanboy? Something like that. I wasn't even impressed with what they had. They usually have stuff that I didn't, that is hard to find, and they didn't even have nothing that was impressive. So I didn't see anything that I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I want that piece. I just saw more comic books that I wanted. So,
Yeah, there was a lot of comics there, but I have a feeling they'll be back next year. These companies, but like going back on the topic, like you guys think like they hit their limit? Like you think they're like financially hurting as much as a lot of people are? Like you think that's why they didn't send their booths out? Or
I think
stuff like that?
oversaturation has done it. It's hit this point where it's like, people are begging, for low prices. It's ridiculous. So,
What do you think, John?
I don't know. For myself personally, I don't know. I kind of try to stay in my own lane, and I think it's getting to the point where people are kind of taking a step back, and I think it's fine to do that. I think you can take a break, enjoy what you have, and you don't necessarily always have to be buying. When it comes to companies, I think companies are adapting to the new market. If you take a look at like Prime One, Prime One's adapting very quickly with these low ESs, stepping away from 1/3, focusing on quarter. And you have companies like PCS coming out with the lower prices to combat Sideshow. So I think there's a little bit of everything. There's something for everyone, is what I'm trying to say. Everyone, I did a little video about this today. I didn't post it yet, but I think when we have conversations on the show, everything comes back. It roots back to pricing. Everything, like week in, week out, tons of shows. It's everything roots back to pricing, and I think we got to understand. We got to get to the point where we need to understand that statue you're looking at is out of your league if you can't afford it, and maybe there's other options. And you have companies that are seeing collectors who are thinking like that, and they're adapting to it. Like I said, PCS making some banger pieces, and they might not be making the license characters you want right now, but they're bringing characters to light at fantastic prices. Sideshow was doing that as well. And then you have even Prime One, who kind of took a step back, and yeah, Prime One's at a higher price point, and I think one of the companies best of the best, but even they're looking at the market and saying, okay, well, we're going to do a tier system, making a more economic price point for certain statues, right? You won't get as much as, let's say, the Ultimate Edition, but it's a more economic choice around your price point. Because, for example, like the Tactical Throne, I think the economy version for $9.99, that's fairly priced for a quarter scale piece, coming from Prime One. So I think these companies are looking at what's happening in the market. They're listening. Hopefully they're watching shows, and they're taking that feedback and trying to adapt. I don't think the hobby's going anywhere, personally. Look, we thought Queen Studios was gonna evaporate. Look at them; they came out of the woodwork, and they're not even making affordable pieces anymore. They've gone from affordable pieces to $3,000-$4,000 busts and life-size statues. So, and that was a company that we thought was halfway out the door. So for me, I would say, when it comes to this, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. You're going to see price points that are ridiculous, for 100% for sure. But it's like walking by a Ferrari dealership. That's for you, Pudgy. Or a Lamborghini dealership. You see it in the window, doesn't mean you're going to go buy it.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, I definitely hear you. Like when I see Prime One stuff, it's like it's awesome stuff. It's like how you compared it to, you know, that car reference you had. But it's just like also like I've been collecting for the past like 2-3 years, and like the price hike for me has hit so hard that like I hate to say it, like I'm priced out. I just don't want to pay that price like for a quarter scale statue, like $1,800, $2,200 before shipping, before taxes and all that stuff. And to me, it's, I don't know, man. Like we had an episode where like we were talking about our statue companies listening. And I don't know if they're not listening to this channel or other channels, but I feel like the biggest topic, like you said, is prices. You know, like it's prices and like shipping and all that stuff.
That's all you hear about is prices and shipping.
Yeah,
and I think if you're looking at these prices and they're getting overwhelming, then you need to reevaluate your collecting. Either take a sidestep and enjoy what you have for a little while. Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can still be part of the community, be part of the hobby, and just enjoy what you have for now. You can sell, like you were mentioning, and kind of change up the pieces. Say, as opposed to buying 10 statues a year, buy 1 or 2 at the higher price. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. But everything's gone up. It's not just statues. It's figures. It's eggs. It's gas. Everything's up.
Man, gas.
Right? So it's just the way of life. When things go up, priorities change. That's just what you're going to have to tailor your priorities and do that. Prices aren't coming down. They'll do what Prime One's doing. Here's your economy version. Here's your ultimate. Here's your deluxe. And they'll tailor it that way. But something will be lacking in that piece to bring that price down. We just get overwhelmed. For me, I feel like we get overwhelmed because we what's the word I'm looking for? We put ourselves in discussing pieces like the Maestro. That piece is beautiful, expensive, but look, it's sold out. Right? So they're selling. These higher end companies are going to continue. If the pieces weren't selling, I can understand. Pieces are selling.
Awesome.
I just wanted to add, that economy version that Prime One did. It was the cash administration that lobbied them to start doing that.
Christ.
You can thank your local politician, Cash the Gemini.
I didn't.
No.
He couldn't wait.
We didn't want to brag. We didn't want to brag.
There's no heroes here. Come
Steve had his finger on the button on that one.
So John, do you think that outside of, because everything is going up, do you think also another justification that the companies can use is that the prices are more expensive than they were like 3 years ago when we were getting deep into it, but the statues are more detailed and intricate? Because I'm seeing statues now that I never thought would be made to the detail that they made. Some of them, like, I don't want to get rid of my favorites for sentimental reasons, but like they'll come out with a character that I already have and I'll do a comparison of the two and I'm like, this don't even look like it was made in the same century. So I think that might be a big part of another reason that they're using to justify the like sky high prices. And we're conditioned, like when I first came in, like I was in shock thinking that I was gonna pay like $600 for a statue, and now those statues are like $1,800. And again, when I was saying before, like once you go over that $1,000 threshold, I guess you get conditioned to be around that point. So maybe when we were buying statues for $1,000, people that got in the game when they were like 300, they were probably like, I can't believe somebody's gonna pay $1,000 for this statue. They're driving the price up. And now we got conditioned around that $1,000 mark, and now people are paying like $2,200 for statues. And I think that kind of goes into what I was saying, like, I'm not tripping. They can charge what they want to charge, but I know what my budgetary threshold is, and I'm way over it. So I just have to pause myself.
100%.
I wanted to say, based on, this is not a joke.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
In reference to John's analogy,
Analogy,
like,
that was a fact. No analogy there, buddy.
About the car dealership. Like, just want to preface again, it's not that you're walking into a Ferrari dealership, it's that Toyotas have become more expensive. It's not the analogy doesn't map onto reality in that sense. And then to what Piggy said about like looking at the piece you have and seeing what they're dropping now, you also need to take into perspective that the rate of change happened within a short time. So if you're comparing a piece that came out in 2009 to a piece that's coming out now, as there's a sharp difference, yes, but you should be comparing pieces that came out in 2019 to pieces that came out in 2022. That the technology did not change in like such a way that there's like a far cry in terms of what you're getting now from what they were doing then.
I haven't seen a statue come with LCD screens in 2019. Right, I get what you're saying with it when it comes to the Ferrari, but if you're going to compare Toyota to Toyota, it's not a Toyota 20. If you're comparing a Toyota 2019, you're using Prime One as the Toyota comparison, but what they're bringing to the table is completely revamped.
So everybody considers 2020 to be was a very good time for statue collecting. When did what's the name of that piece? War Tank? When that release, right? That's pretty similar to the Hulkbuster,
But then you also have like in Batman's Batcave, you can like put your own image on all of the screens and stuff like that. You have this Iron Man where
that's fairly new.
The machines are getting him dressed. You know what I mean?
The machines are getting Iron Man dressed. We've seen stuff like that, concepts like that in the past. Hot Toys did a gantry based on the movie. Well, it's not a hot toy.
Plastic, yeah, plastic is a little bit different.
I mean, what are we talking about? If you're talking about materials versus like because we're talking about the technology and the way the statues look, it's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
the base is revolving, rotating.
Hmm. But like, how much of that? What's so novel about that to prompt? Because I'm not saying things aren't better. I'm saying the rate of change and like the span of time. And I'm not even like trying to argue whether it's justified or not. I'm just putting holes in like things.
It seems like they're, even if the technology to produce them has not advanced in that short amount of time, the product that they're putting out and the intricate details on these statues, like if you even look at some of the expressions, some of the poses, some of the dial pieces, you know what I mean, they've really stepped up in what they're offering. If you really look at some of the statues we've gotten in the past couple of years, the detail on them have been like next level, just in detail alone. Sometimes maybe the sculpt, the facial features. Would you disagree with that?
Yes. Because it's not like there's new sculptors. They sculpt in the faces the same way, right? Maybe you disagree, but like I'll give you an example. I bought Red Death. I can't remember when I pre-ordered it, but I know I got it in maybe 2020, 2021. I pre-ordered it some time ago. I paid $13.50. No, not shipped. $13.50 and then $117 shipped for the 2 boxes from Prime One Economy, right? If I wanted to buy that statue, is pretty detailed, looks amazing. I think you would consider one of the, like, in terms of like just what it looks like, I'd say if we're talking about the modern aesthetic for pieces, it qualifies. The prices have gone up way beyond that. Like, and again, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, to say that things have really changed drastically in the quality we're getting it's
a factor. Like we don't know what happens behind the scenes as well, company wise, and costs and so forth with factories and so forth.
Of course not, but that's not even what I'm arguing. I'm just saying that things haven't changed that much.
But like, look at Maestro, look at like the LBS Hulk.
You consider that as an outlier, or is it like because we're talking about the industry as a whole? You're naming, you're calling out special one-off pieces.
But
I think there's been a big advancements in collecting. I think economic wise
since 2019.
Since 2019, since 2020, economically the world has changed. Cost of materials.
Again, you're talking about
one second. Cost of everything has gone up. And I do think there is major improvement from statues from 3 years ago to today.
All right.
Yeah. Major?
I think so.
That's pretty short.
I don't agree with you.
Pretty short.
But like,
not major, but I think there are definitely improvements.
Like
paint apps.
Yeah.
Well, that's my opinion. We don't have to argue. Well, we don't have to.
Well, yes, we do. We'll kill at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Like, we're talking about that war tank, and I forgot to put this clip while you guys were talking about the war tank.
Leave me alone!
We know what that did to Rashid.
Oh, man.
Defeated one man. But man, like, there's a lot of variables in the whole thing, right? From the company side, a lot of stuff that we don't know, like if their prices have really gone up, or if they're still sticking to that COVID price. You know, I mean, it's kind of hard for a company to come down on price when like that price is, you know,
they sold
exactly
on it, and they still want to bank on it. You know, there's that variable. But like, what do you think, Pudgy, on either the collector side or the company side? Do you think like we hit our limits, or they hit their limits?
Well, I don't. Well, I don't. I'd say the companies have not hit their limits. At least the ones that want to survive. I think they'll either, like I think is happening, they'll either shoot for, we're only going to go high end, low ES and big price and more exclusivity, or are they going to go more budget? So I think the ones that survive are going to make that economic decision. The companies will always survive. You know, they'll go on, but for collectors, it's all an individual thing as to whether they hit their limit. Like, I still want to collect, but I still will. But I mean, I don't want to get a storage room just for pieces that I see and I want and not display them. And, you know,
or open it up to another room, like outside your collection room.
Yeah.
You don't need a garage.
Mm,
Oh boy.
oh. No, don't cross the streams, Egon. That's not there's one more of those.
How about you, Michael?
Do you want me to do a spit take?
No, Cash. How about you, man? Sorry.
No,
I
I
was
don't
in
know.
New York for all weekend, so I talk all this crap now.
No, I
Yeah,
agree,
bad habits.
man. I don't think companies have reached their limit. I think anytime companies can though maybe test the waters of anything going on in real life outside of said hobby or profession, and if they kind of see that there's a trend that hey, this price will sell, whether it's a lower ES or the same ES, I think they know collectors will pay it, so they'll kind of keep it hovering around that price, maybe creep it up a little bit, 15-20 bucks. But honestly, I think there's still going to be collectors out there purchasing, regardless. It may just be a little bit less, but collectors will find a way, whether it's selling something old or hey, I'm only going to get 8 pieces opposed to 10 this year, like whatever it may be. I think because all it takes is that one piece to come out and all your windows go out the way. I mean, like earlier, I was kind of like laughing at Piggy because it's like you and him were talking, and he's like, hey, not until the middle of 2024, and I'm not this, whatever. It's like almost like an intervention. It's like you got to make that excuse to like, nope, it's still 2023. Beastman's coming, so it's like
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Makes complete sense. Yeah. How about you, Mr. Kennedy? What were your thoughts on it?
Companies, no, if they have not hit their limit. If anything, there's still so many resources for them to tap. What it is a lot of these companies are just so used to producing product based off a movie or a TV show. And let's be real, other than No Way Home and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, has Marvel put out any real big hits? And if there's no hits, there's no interest.
yeah.
The Warner Brothers, they play it like close. They just don't care. They just, if they can make something off it, they will. But I think if companies start looking elsewhere, maybe start tapping other characters, maybe go for more, go back to their roots, say go back doing comic book styles, you might get more interest again. Until some new movie or starts sparking interest again. TV shows like Ahsoka and whatnot, they're great. You're not going to see any of these pieces until like the middle of next year, if not fall of next year. So it's like by the time you get it, all that hype, it's already worn out. And with the actor strike going on, we're not going to get new material until what? Late 2025, if that.
Announcements, yeah, and then from there on, like
So-
another year, yeah.
Right now, things are dead in Hollywood, so I say focus on the comic books. Look at the 80s, like they're doing, like XM's doing with the Gen 1 Transformers. Start looking at those properties, and they don't get the older collectors back. It'll work.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like,
Collectors are gonna find a way to collect, whether it's in their budget or not. They'll find that everyone always finds a way.
it's what Figure Kong said. It said an addict will always find their fix.
Exactly.
Hey, but one thing like to add on to like what we were saying, like the pricing of everything is up. Like sometimes you try and stay in the hobby and just focus on like, let me get my art pieces or let me get some proximity pieces. I was like, let me get some Nika pictures to complement some of my statues, and I sent like one of the prices to Casual. That's sky high, man. Like everything is just sky high. You can't escape to like the artwork or to like the hot toys because they're all up.
Yeah, and they're all taking hits in the aftermarket too. Like Hot Toys, like I bought something for $250, and now people are selling the same thing I bought for $250 for like $100, $150. It's like everything's getting hit. But like, yeah, aftermarket, just it's crazy times, man.
I don't think the proximity thing could really work though, because it's almost like a gateway, you know what I mean? It's like that old thing, the old thing, the between a man and a woman. We're like, hey, let me just put the tip in. Like, once you get the tip in, you they go the whole way, man. So it's like that, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just saying, man. I'm just saying.
What'd you call it earlier? Analogy or?
Yeah.
It's true because you go a little bit there and you just right back in.
Yeah.
Buck, thanks. What are your thoughts on it, man?
I think for collectors, they haven't really hit their limit. It's just that people are feeling the squeeze elsewhere, so they don't have as much money to spend on the addiction. And so if people once wages normalize to some extent with the current rate of inflation, people start buying statues again, even if they're expensive, because they'll have the money to put aside, even if it's to do a payment plan. Right now, everything's pretty tight, and people can't just pay for pieces, especially if you get like a really large shipping invoice at the same time with your final balance. People want to space out the payments for a reason. It can really affect your willingness to just put money towards a pre-order because you're not sure about the future right now. There's too much uncertainty. So I'll say that for collectors. For the companies, I think some companies, if they keep going at the rate they are, they'll hit their limit. Right now, we haven't seen it yet, but I think some of these companies will eventually hit a wall where the kind of product they're making, people can't fathom the kind of prices they will have to ask or they will want to ask in the future. It just gets to the point where you can't ask for X amount for a quarter scale. People will think you're insane. At least at the current rate, if let's say next year there's a quarter scale statue that's $5,000, no matter how elaborate, people are just gonna think that's freaking stupid. That's the aftermarket absurd prices for Grail statues, not for a retail piece, But it can happen. There's some companies that will find a statue, the concept, and make it and think they're gonna charge that price. And I think, well, if that's not a one-off, if that's not a special piece, then they're in for a rude awakening.
Well, what do you think the first company that'll be?
It's between XM and Prime One. They're just a race to the bottom for both of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so? Those two companies right there?
I think those are the two companies most in danger because they're the most highly priced, and they have a lot of products. In terms of just pricing out their current, because the thing is, you could say, "Oh, we want that." Oh, if it's not for you, because the collectors can afford to say, "No, I'm not going to buy anymore." What do you lose? You lose your hobby for the most part. The companies can't afford to say, "I'm not going to sell anymore." They lose their customers. They run out of business. So if we stop buying, people, because the current audience for buying statues, the vast majority is not filthy rich. Yeah. And if they price out a large number of those people, and people actually say, "Okay, I'm not going to buy Prime One anymore. I'm not going to buy XM. It's just too much for me." And that's the responsible thing for me to do. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to go tell them, "Guys, what are you doing?" You just become apathetic to everything and you just cut it off. Cut yourself out of that. They're doing something dangerous to themselves. It's not just that they shouldn't increase their prices, but it's the rate at which it's increasing. People like to be, the frog wants to be boiled in the pot slowly, not quickly, slowly.
So let me ask you, can I ask you something quick?
Steady rate.
To that point, what do you think about a company like XM producing monstrous piece like Maestro, 350 edition size at that price point, and it's selling out?
It's not sold out.
It's, from what I saw, it's sold
out. That was someone's
told me
post. I saw
yesterday that it wasn't sold out. Someone literally said it's still available on spec, yesterday.
Well, yeah,
but it's sold already. I don't know. But when you say sold out, what do you mean?
Either, regardless, 350, or even LBS Hulk, for example,
Is that
pieces that
sold
are
out as well?
yeah. These pieces were. I don't think you might be able to get it from certain resellers, but
So, but that's not the same approach you take with J&D, right? If it's available at retailers, you people act like it's not sold out.
well, people can act like it. I don't act like that. So, I always say that if it's, my whole thing is if it sells out at retail level, like XM, that's what they care about, right? The
Okay.
distributors and retailers are putting that pressure
Mhm.
and stress on their shoulders.
On their
XM
shoulders.
doesn't care about that.
Doesn't
XM
care.
cares that they're getting their cash in their pocket.
Mhm.
What XM will care about down the line is if these resellers and distributors are going to take a break and say, "Hey, we ordered the
Because you can't sell the
J&D
previous
Harley. We ordered the
Oh.
J&D Harley and you sold out of it, but we're going to take a step back because on our end it didn't sell out as well." But that hasn't happened. I haven't seen that happen yet, to my knowledge.
That's a good point, John. That's a good point.
Yeah. So for me, XM, same with Prime 1 and the Severus Snape, 2100 for quarter scale, bro, low stock. Whether that's legit or not, could be resellers, could be whoever. But me as Prime 1, if I'm seeing these fly off the shelf 2100 for quarter scale, I'm like, hey, the money's being spent somewhere, right? So
that's a good point.
So, Buck, you also said that, like, you mentioned.
Pudgy, that's our Piggy. Let me respond to John so that I don't get wires crossed. Like, John, John, your point is very good because you're saying like those are really high price pieces, and they're like not selling out, right? Sorry, they're like low stock, or maybe on Prime 1, the Snape low stock, or the other one is sold out or something, or low stock. They sold out on their website on their end, and to the point that you haven't seen the distributors change, like what's the word? Their purchasing habits. I would say I haven't seen it necessarily for XM or I've seen it for J&D.
Really?
One of even like on the, those things where they say we have some extra in stock and we're selling it on J&D.
Okay, yeah.
That happens because retailers did not pay their invoices when J&D requested for it.
I remember with the
That's
Batman.
been happening a lot more frequently now. People, they're defaulting on paying for the orders they made. And I don't know exactly what the cause is for that. Is it because the distributor is not handling their money properly, or on the buyer's end who are purchasing from the distributors, they're not paying their end as well, and so they can't get the pieces in for those more expensive statues. So I would say definitely it's something to look at, and something to monitor over time to see how these expensive pieces are doing. It's a relatively new field, especially for Prime 1. It's like quarter scale at that price with looking that simple, and what's the other company? XM. I wouldn't say this is relatively new for them, but they've always had their prices have never been this. XM doesn't have a set price. I would say it jumps around depending on how elaborate the piece is. But for these big pieces costing a lot of money, over $2,000, quarter scale in this current market, it's something to monitor, right? I'm saying that if they continue on that route over time, that's why I mentioned next year, if we see something $5,000, even though I don't think that's going to happen, but if they try to raise the temperature too fast on people, it will backfire on them, and some companies are going to go bust.
Yeah, Piggy, what were you about to say?
No, I just wanted to ask Buck about, he made a comment, I think it was in reference to Prime 1, but it may have been XM, where you said if they slow down in people making POs or pre-ordering. And I think a big contribution, not to deter the conversation, but I think a big contribution to people slowing down with certain pre-orders. I was talking to me and Cash about this earlier. I think we have an oversaturation of characters, of getting the same character back to back to back. Like it's been a couple of Witchblades. There's been a couple of Red Sonjas. There's a couple of like I collect Poison Ivy. It took forever to get like 1 or 2 Poison Ivies, and I was like 5 of them coming out like back to back. You had like 3 with Sideshow, one with Prime 1 that I'm waiting on, a custom, but we won't count customs. So it's like a lot of people are getting upset. Whereas like, man, I'm gonna sell this one when it gets here so I could get the next one. And by the time you start executing that plan, here comes the third one. And you're like, well, man, I want to cancel this one and get that. You know what I mean? So I think it's a huge oversaturation of characters. And I think that may be the case with Prime 1 if that's the company you're referring to as far as like pre-orders slowing down.
So yeah, I would say like it's happening for probably all companies. In terms of, there was a time when I would have disagreed with you in terms of oversaturation, especially for same characters. But currently, I'm noticing a trend with the ESs on certain characters are just low. They're not going high anymore. The tried and true characters that used to get high ESs, it's not actually the case. It's weird, like to see like a statue like Penguin is having a higher like ES than I would have expected, than Poison Ivy. Even though they released multiple, the old that one, they set that one low intentionally. But like you have, what was that, Captain America, the more recent one from Sideshow? In the past, Captain America would have had like 5,000 ES easy from Sideshow, and they spend like the next 5 years trying to push that product. They're fine with that. But the later one, the newer one that they released, I think it was around 1,500. The Black Widow was 700 and something. Then like, was there a new Harley somewhere? I think the ES was low. It's just like the for these characters that you think they could just keep printing money with them, they're just lower in terms of the ES now. And so the characters they don't do normally, it feels like those are actually performing better at this point. So it might be the oversaturation thing. And it could also be that when we used to see a new influx of collectors, people used to feel like confident too as well that they could sell their old piece to get the new one. People are no longer confident in that like process. You can't just sell something you have as easily as you could before. So people are not going to be like, I'm going to move this to get the new piece anymore. So they're not going to pre-order it. They're just going to stick with what they have. And then the new people coming in, that like pipeline, that flow is it's ebbed. It's no longer the same as it was. And so producing those same characters over and over again is no longer as successful for them as it used to be. So I think we're seeing like a huge shift in like consumer habits, and the companies are probably trying to adjust and learn what works for them now.
So that's a great segue into the Buck. You had a topic you wanted to bring up tonight. It was called "What characters have not been made or have not been executed well enough yet that we want to see now?" So, do you want to dive deeper into that one a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of just like it seems like this is something we've spoken about before, but I'm like, I instead of playing like our greatest hits and harping on about price always, I thought like I wanted to like hear what you guys really want right now, right? What do you want the companies to make? Because like we just said, the making the same shit over and over again is not as fruitful as it used to be. So now's the time, tell them what we want. What do you actually want to see on the get made at a high quality? Obviously, it has to be a good piece. It can't just be X character and because it's X character, you'll buy it. It still needs to be good. Carl says Bishop. So yeah, like Steve, you take it away. Like what character do you want to see?
I'd like to see like a bunch of characters. So I like to see all these characters done by Prime 1, but in quarter scale. Like more characters in quarter scale from Prime 1, but Marvel side,
Marvel. Nice.
They've taken a lot of characters, Silver Surfer, like a bunch of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be cool to see some competition against XM Studios, and I feel like Prime 1 would take them on head on. So for me, yeah, Prime 1 with a bunch of Marvel characters.
And again, I just also want to say it could still be a character that's been done before, but if you just feel like the execution wasn't up to snuff or you want a specific scale, Yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah, Silver Surfer is definitely on top of my list, but with a bunch of Marvel characters. But Silver Surfer will be a nice. I feel like they would hit that one pretty good. So yeah, for me,
Quarter or 1/3.
quarter. Like quarter, I definitely like to see a quarter. That's me.
Look, if we're not talking customs. We're just talking straight factory, right? Because what I'm thinking of is Luke Cage. I've seen Luke Cage customs, but I don't recall a larger scale, like quarter or third Luke Cage.
You really want to see a Luke Cage? That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I like out of all my 70s Marvel, all those, I have one from Bowen. When I was going for all of my main Marvel characters, I wanted them in quarter, and that was one of them.
That's cool. I guess like what iteration? And I forgot to ask.
The silly looking tiara one with the
the popped up collar, everything. All right.
But who would you want to make it? XM Studios, Prime One, and what scale?
XM, if it was XM.
Wow.
From the earlier iterations, when they were really, those first ones, like their whole line, the first early line that got us all hooked. If they were that style, yeah. So.
Quarter scale, though, right? Or quarter scale. Yeah. That's a good one. I like to see that too.
That's good. I never would have expected anyone to mention Luke Cage. In my head, I just had like a bunch of DC characters.
I had one DC one, but actually, looks like I think Jay is going to scratch that itch. I wanted an iteration of Batman, which is Neil Adams Batman.
Nice.
I have one in 1/6 scale from XM, but a larger scale Neil Adams Batman, and I believe one of the switch outs for Jay's piece coming up, I think has that look.
That's good.
How about you, John? Who do you got?
Now the catch to this question is that we forgot to mention is if they do make it, we have to buy it. So be careful what you say.
That's why I said it has to be good.
Something that might sell. Yeah.
I'd like to see Sideshow do a Sinister Six line.
Sinister Six from Sideshow, yeah.
From Sideshow.
My kind of guy.
Right?
Quarter scale.
John, I like you. Let's saw this.
Doc Ock, Vulture.
I feel like they would do it well too. Like thinking about,
I think so. Like classic comic style. Oh yeah, I think
they know how to knock it out really well, and they compact it to like you could show all 6 of them. So I think that'd be a good one.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good line for them to do. I think that'd be very successful for them.
So, but John, like I guess this is a good question for you too. Like, there's nothing behind you in terms of the characters you have behind you that you might want to swap out for a more ideal version. Because you got a whole lineup up here. So.
No, the only thing I'm more than happy with everything that I have and the way it was executed. The only thing that I would want is a third scale Two-Face. Not Arkham.
Okay.
Be comic based, right? Or from the animated film. Comic. Yeah.
LBS or Prime One, or even another company that maybe doesn't do 1/3.
Prime One.
Okay.
Prime One. I'd love to see that.
How about you, Piggy? Who you got?
So you all know I want Jay from LBS to do Martian Manhunter, 3rd scale. But also, if I could do a 2A and 2B, I would want a Blue Marvel and a Brother Voodoo, and I would want them quarter scale. XM Studios, Daniel Bell to sculpt it.
Dang.
This man knows what he wants.
I think Daniel Bell, I think he captures some of the portraits, and just like the sculpt is just a very unique interpretation, and I like that style, and I think he would like kill a Blue Marvel or a Brother Voodoo.
It looks like Anthony Kennedy's still thinking.
I got too many in my head. I could run off companies and pieces like you would not believe.
That's why I said Marvel from Prime One. But who do you got first? Who's on the top of the list, though?
Iron Studios. Alpha Flight, the entire team.
Ooh.
They would be able to do it. 1/10, right?
Yeah, because again, not that big well team, but I think on a smaller scale, it might get the right attention.
Damn, nobody in the chat's really saying a lot of that crazy character.
Yeah, a lot of variation within the chat.
A
Yeah.
little shop of horrors. Wow.
Sideshow make a quarter scale blade. That'd be crazy. Prime Owner XM Studios Spawn. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Uncle Todd is not letting go of that license.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Spawn is his and his for life.
I settle for Todd to just make a Spawn statue. Just
What
a
if-
It's
Spawn
been a while.
What
It's
if
been a
he-
while since he put out the quarter pieces.
What if he does it like this divine statues people or whatever their name is, the way they're working with XM to make pieces? What if he did it like that?
They'd have to pay him big money.
Ooh, this would be great. Gears of War.
Quarter.
Prime One.
Ooh.
I think Prime One can tackle that one.
Hell yeah.
They would
I
do
love
Yeah,
that.
Gears of War Prime. Yeah, I can see it. That'll be great. I want Sideshow to hurry up and give me my superior Spider-Man. Quarter scale.
That show has a superior? No, I understand what
No,
you
I'm
mean.
saying they haven't done it yet.
Sideshow's
How many
been
times have you used
quiet
the red and blue and the
recently.
black costume?
Somehow I don't want them to make one because I don't want to have to choose between the one I have.
It goes
Tough
to the
shit.
question though, if
You-
they execute it well enough, like you probably upgrade, right? Or you'll swap it out.
I don't want that dilemma. I don't want any kind of. If I'm satisfied,
You
with
put that on
something,
us,
don't
and
give
then you
me
can't put it
more
on
options.
yourself.
Listen, if they can give us 100 Iron Man suits, you can give me all 100 Spider-Man costumes.
Damn, you're right. I mean, they just did Spider-Man Noir. Would never have expected that.
I'm still waiting on the Future Foundation, both the regular and stealth suits.
And
got,
the Fantastic Four as well.
Terry says, I want a quarter scale Pinhead from the 2022 movie, PCS or Sideshow. I want anyone to do more quarter scale Cenobite statues.
Best bet is PCS.
PCS. I think PCS might do that.
Yeah, I feel like PCS would pick that up
Yeah.
sooner than anybody else. Cash, the Gemini, what do you think, man?
Sideshow collectibles. I need Martine to knock out Bullseye. And
Oh, that'd be a good one. The quarter scale,
Yeah.
right?
quarter scale.
Wow, that's all. It was one way back.
Mhm.
Yep.
A
Still
nice
good
one
looking
too.
piece, too. Yep.
Yeah.
What kind of weapons you want him holding? Like, yeah.
It could be
Sai,
a
that's
dagger
one of them.
or
He has to have the Sai.
Have the side switch out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man. Rashid, how about you, man? Who you got?
Martin Canali, Man Bat, and
Oh yeah.
Man Bat and Ra's al Ghul, and
Quarter scale or third?
oh yeah, 1/3.
1/3?
Yeah, and I need the wings like
you almost had
semi
this.
expanded, and I need Mark Canali pit. Need pit from Image, the pit.
Oh,
I feel like that's coming. That's gonna be coming.
Yeah, I
down
think they're
quite
gonna come too.
yeah.
Maybe I'll shoot a text to Ann Sing. And,
You just got out of jail, man. So I think
Let's send you a picture of the Sinister.
so nice to the guy. But I think, like you said, I think because the company, the Top Cow people, they're doing like they did the Witchblade. So I think that that might be the next piece that they may come out with. That would be a nice. You don't got to keep doing the Hulk. That would be a nice with and Timmy. I mean, the little boy. I would like to see that piece.
Okay. Badass pieces, man. Everyone's mentioning.
Waiting for
Unless-
Hush. I want any company to do the actual villain. Hush. Like,
I'm
how-
surprised Prime One never did Hush. They did what you call it, Thomas Wayne. I'm surprised they didn't do Hush, especially if he was the main focal point of the
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Rumor has it Hush is gonna be the protagonist in the Batman 2.
Oh yeah, the new movie.
Really?
Yeah, with Robert Pattinson. What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what's his name could have did him well too. What's his name? Nolan.
Yeah,
If he wanted to get, I think he could have did a great Hush also in his movie. Would have been good.
Prime One really needs to continue that Hush line because I think there's a lot of popularity around it, and they really knocked those pieces out of the park. They really did.
Yeah, that line could still keep going. Everyone either has one piece or they're like still going
Yeah.
after them. So.
That Jim Lee brand is strong.
Wow.
How about you, Buck? What's on top of your list?
Please, someone, just do a good Spider-Man, red and blue. Like, I need one. Just give me one. It could be. Okay, I was about to say something. I'm not sure if it will be executed well. Maybe Humberto
lying.
Ramos' style, sort of, with the
Ew.
maybe go crazy with it from like
It's your
sideshow.
eyes.
But you got a mask, man. Please, like, do give me like Spidey like that by Daniel Bell, because I'm kind of liking what he's doing with the new one, different base, but real one. I want Prime One to make like a Spidey, man, classic suit. They need to get that license. Preferably not 1/3 quarter, but even if it was 1/3, take my money. Yeah. So
It goes back to what John said earlier. Like, we get these pieces. Like everyone's live right now, so these companies make it.
I
As
kid
they're
you not,
ponying up.
if I see a Spider-Man that I like, doesn't matter what the price is, I'll buy it. Like it doesn't matter. It'll happen. I will sell a bunch of other shit just to buy it. It doesn't, even if it's absurd. If you hear me bitching, like behind the scenes, I've pre-ordered it. It's like, yeah, it's happening. As long as I like it.
Would you
it's
sell your
happening.
anime pieces for it?
Which ones? Not
All of them.
like,
Figure he would sell his ass.
God damn.
What?
Oh damn!
What?
He was taking shots at me earlier, so I just took a shot at him.
I did not fire any shots at Rashid.
You
this
shot it.
episode.
Well, I said.
Hurt me?
Oh my god.
Oh.
That is
That was a drive-by right there.
Yeah, like, literally.
Man, I was going to ask if Spider-Man was your favorite character, but I mean, he got to be.
That was the
if you
boys in
doing
the
all
hood.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Rookie.
Oh, man.
That was a great question, Buck, and thank you for bringing that up today. That was definitely like, what characters have not been made. It was a good one. But Buck actually had another topic, and he actually made a graphic for this one, which I, really appreciate. But tell us a little bit about it, man. So what he calls it is build your statue production dream team, and he created this.
So this kind of like piggybacking off like
USA.
it's like piggybacking off the whole like what statue do you want, right? But like who's gonna make it, right? The character, the production company, like who's painting this piece. And even though you don't know the names of painters, think of pieces where you've loved the prototype, you love the way it looked, even if you don't know the person who sculpted something. Like say the person who
Give an example of the work.
Exactly, the work. You say, I want the guy who sculpted Ultron or like War Machine to do this character for me, right? And then, because you could just pick and choose from what company the aspects you like. Because even the packaging, down to the packaging, like whose packaging do you prefer the most? Like maybe it's XM because like you like the way they do the straps or the way the boxes are. You can just slide it off the top instead of pulling styrofoam out of like the Sideshow box or the Prime One box. So all that kind of stuff. Like if you could really build a superstar team to make the perfect statue for you, like what would it look like? Who would it be?
This is like takeaway homework we got to do here because this
No,
is a
but
lot.
I think I'm going to leave that for like an assignment for next week.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's a great concept and like great idea and everything. Because I have a ton of like, there's 2 statue companies I want to make my next statue and all that stuff. But yeah, all this takes into factor like the packaging and stuff too. And it's basically like making, like it says, the dream team. So Buck, yeah, man, like thanks for this again, and I'll post it up on the group, and then we'll go from there. But off the, I guess.
Damn, I already have my answer.
All right, yeah, I was gonna say if anybody has an answer or if anybody wants to throw an idea out there, like what do you got, Kennedy?
Okay. Character. I'm gonna go something really off the wall. And character, I think, came out either last year or early this year. It's that new amalgam Superman, Batman, when they merged together with Green Lantern's ring.
Dan Mora.
You've seen, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right, Buck?
Mhm.
That character. Done by XM.
XM Studios, and then your sculptor.
That's a tough one because, Eric Sosa's my guy.
Eric Sosa. Let it be Eric Sosa then.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with Eric Sosa.
Painter. That's kind of hard.
Okay. Can we go with?
It could be like, what company style of paint job do you want then? Like
because I was gonna go with a custom painter, but
if it's custom painted, just like whoever I want, like, because this is your dream team,
Yeah, you know what? I'll go with Tintinen. I like Tintinen's work.
All right. How about your packaging?
What kind of box you want?
One box.
Yeah, that is
one box. That heavy duty gray foam with the straps.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Yeah, I'm tired of the cheap white styrofoam.
So that's
Like
XM
some
Studios,
secure.
or is that like, who do you think that is?
XM, then he's
I know.
Yeah, I think it's only XM, right?
Yeah.
At first, yeah.
Got it. Well, yeah, like I want to put this out on the group, and then like we'll have everyone put out their ideas. But anybody else, like Buck or Pudgy or John or anybody
I
else?
haven't even thought about my answer, man.
I'm pretty sure the chat was wild. I'm gonna be like, wow, I should have thought of that one.
No, it's all good.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, so it'll be like basically a homework assignment for next week, and we'll follow up on this next week. And I want to see the answers, man. I want to see what character everyone chooses.
Yeah, I'm especially interested in what the chat like, because you guys should go to the group and like put in your answers in the comments so we can look at them. Because
yeah, I mean it's really simple. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5, basic question or specific questions, and like it'd be interesting. Maybe like I'm kind of scared, man.
Like making a sundae. How many sprinkles? How many?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys, Buck, again, thanks again for those 2 topics. Really appreciate it. And like I said, big thank you to you. And I have a giveaway for this week. I have this Batman Year 1. I got this at Comic-Con.
Oil cover?
It's a foil cover, yeah.
Look at this shine.
It's a New York Comic-Con exclusive, but I was going to ask you guys, I need to make a hashtag. I don't know what hashtag to use for this one. What do you guys think?
Hashtag send it to Pudgy.
Oh, man.
It's pretty good condition.
Yeah, that looks nice.
It looks really good. But
hashtag shiny Batman.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag shiny Batman.
Shiny Batman. It needs to be let's see. Someone posted in the private chat. Oh, never mind.
The hashtag Batfan.
Batfan.
Martha.
How about CMB fan?
Martha.
Bat Lamb.
Martha.
Hashtag prep time.
Hashtag Martha.
Martha.
Somebody said hashtag Martha. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Why did you say that name?
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Okay, the only way to is put hashtag Martha. Yeah, let's put that. So if anybody, you guys are welcome to join too if you guys want. So the only way to win this thing is put hashtag Martha, and this will be yours. At the end of the show, I'll do that little spin-a-rooney thing, and then or roulette, whatever, and I'll send it out to you guys. Who said hashtag Martha, by the way? Because that's
I did.
Look at this guy. He already got it. There we go. All right, so I got Jose and Cash. I'll add your guys. Damn, everyone's joining. Nerf Me, Elijah, Figure Kong, FBJ, Mark Books, Slifer. Goddamn, Jesse, Everyday Collector, Your Vision.
If I win, I'll recycle it in the chat.
Wow.
Martha.
All right, you guys. So that was cool. Like, I got 13 people already joining in, so that's perfect. let's do some pictures really quick. Darth Kenobi, Robert Anderson, David Jones. I need a W. FBJ, man. This guy's funny, man. Like every time there's like a raffle like this, unfortunately, he never wins.
What raffle is it? What raffle is it?
Oh, sorry. Let me get this. So it would be for this. You saw this at New York Comic Con, I think.
Oh, that's for that bullshit.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Wow, what a
Wow. Holy shit.
I knew that. No, I'll stop.
Yeah, I feel that one coming.
The only way to win is if your mom's name is Martha. Just so you guys know.
Okay. Did you guys get to? I didn't get to watch this episode yet, but Al did a review on The Big Chat. Has anyone got to check it out? It's from Prime One Studios.
I haven't seen it yet. I saw
Good,
it.
like that.
It's a good looking
man.
piece.
Yeah, I love this thing, man. Like, this is my favorite part is the head, man. Like, pause.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Steve
Walked right into that.
Yeah.
That looks like Rashid's beanie right there.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Actually, the way the head, actually, the way the head is cracked, look like I hit you. And you
God
just
damn.
lean and smile.
It's very phallic.
You don't know where I live, Rashid.
You don't have to. Like, I want you to tell me when you go back.
Nah.
Has anyone seen this one in person? I feel like everyone's got this one. And
Nah.
Is this the one that originally comes with the wall
Yes.
behind him?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's a real reissue. Yeah.
It had like a lot of breakages, right?
The original one, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
oh, Alan Kiefer says he has the original one. The original one, yeah, like you said.
I like the
came-
original one with the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I
that's
feel like you
cool.
need the wall, but either
Mhm.
way, it looks this alien by itself looks cool too.
Well,
But the
we
wall
know who-
definitely adds on to it.
We know who voted for Trump on the panel.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh God, this guy's humor, boy.
Hey, I gotta inject some humor here. Come on.
Oh, and Art the Statue Collector received this thing, man. I was gonna show the video off, but I was asking Art if I could show it or whatever. So he just posted it too. So if you guys haven't seen it yet,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
goddamn. Yeah, and we'll
That's
see.
a good setup with the Hulkbuster on the left and the
Yeah.
the other one, War Machine, on the
Mhm.
other side. That's pretty smart.
The War Machine. I think the War
Torso.
Machine torso is bigger than the original statue for the War Machine. The single War Machine part. When they took them out of the package, it's crazy.
Oh,
you guys see that tiny 1/3 to the right?
yeah.
The
The Green
1/3
Lantern.
statue. Oh my god.
Wow.
So we're just talking about companies, and Queen Studios just dropped some news. Look at this thing. Exciting news. We are thrilled to unveil our latest plans for Marvel 1/3 collectibles. Check out what's in store below.
It's MCU, so I don't care.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Hulk, Thor,
They already
and
showed the Iron Man. They got the Hulk. They got, I think that's Loki.
Thor.
Or no, that's Thor. That's Thor. They got the hammer and the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Don't you? Well, never mind.
Whoa.
I just feel like they dropped the ball on this. It's already past the time. It's like when Freddy was fighting Jason, and Freddy looks at Jason. He's like, "Why won't you die?" It's almost like this with this Queen crap. Like you're recycling the same stuff over and over. Just kind of tired of it. I mean, I don't collect it, so I personally don't really have any stake in it. But I'm just like, damn, 1/4, 1/3, 1/2. Like it's people don't even care anymore.
Yeah, they never finished their half scale stuff. They never finished their quarter scale stuff. So Queen Studios is, I don't know. This, I think it's pretty cool news, but yeah, Cash, like I agree with you, man. But this just dropped 22 minutes ago. It looks like.
But happy to who's all getting it. Just put it out there. Broke boy collector. So don't
That was
mind
like-
me.
Well, the funny
There
thing
was no
is that
excitement. Like he announced it, he put the pictures up there, and I looked at everyone's expression, and it was like,
Yeah, no
know
one's
what I mean? Like,
excited.
no-
Well, I don't know.
well, I think it's funny. I think it's cool. I think it'll sell because there's still a
Oh,
lot
for
of
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's funny how they didn't do Cap.
Yeah, he's part of the trio.
And I think that's because they did it in half scale. So it's like now they're going to do it in third and kind of. This was probably the lineup they were planning to do in half. right?
Yeah, I feel like with the Hulk and the Thor and everything.
So then now they've brought it down to third. I still think it'll do well, but I would have trust issues with Queen.
Oh yeah, yeah. If they're even gonna finish this line, to be honest.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, more movie pieces.
I really hope not, Carl. That would be a travesty.
I feel like it looks more like the first Avengers.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for.
The first
But
But then it should be Black Widow. Why is Scarlet there?
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it looked like the Scarlet Witch from the movie.
yeah.
But
I think
just-
that if they did that scene of the first Avengers scene where we got to see the Avengers first time on screen, then I think a lot of people would be excited.
I'm excited for this thing, man. This got me all types of.
Who's getting the maestro?
I know Jarhead's gonna be getting them. That's all.
Mr. Popo,
Mr. Popo is getting them.
your vision.
Yeah,
Oh, your Vision's getting it too.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is tempting. But
You getting it?
I love the Doc. Nah, hell no. I love the Doctor Strange. If I like that he's sitting on the Sentinel head. I would just want the Doctor Strange cape.
Yeah.
And that's it. The canisters, I think, like I said, is overkill. I wouldn't even get version B.
they're actual glass too. I didn't think they were going to be glass.
They're glass.
Yeah,
They're glass, man.
Oh wow.
I don't think they should be glass though. That's causing more problems.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, all you need is that one oops.
Mm-hmm.
But big congrats to Art, the statue collector. He did an unboxing, like 4K unboxing. So it shows. I've never seen this on an unboxing before. He gets like what are those things called? Like a forklift
Scissor
or a
lift.
jack,
Scissor lift.
a scissor lift.
Doesn't talk with
man.
Peter Parker like he does.
Damn.
It was I guess it's extremely heavy. It took like 2 of them to pick it up, to put it on that scissor lift thing, and then to lift it up. I was like, man.
You know what it is? It's funny. When you get that, when I had the war tank, and that's like the heaviest piece I ever, of a statue, and then you deal with a regular sideshow poison ivy, you know the difference. It's like you kind of miss that easy unboxing. Pieces like this kind of, it's cool to have a heavy piece, and you do feel quality. But damn, I mean, you're doing a workout just to unbox a statue, and you need multiple people to help you. It's crazy.
Leave me alone!
Yeah, we definitely remember, man. This, I don't know.
You can get the guys from your trucking company to help.
Jesus.
At least I have a trucking company.
No, you don't. That's why no one's gonna help you, boss.
Stop hating, bro. Stop hating.
Nah, man. But like, if you guys get a chance, stop by Art Statue Collector and check out the video. It's something to see, man. It's
The other one's heavy too. Not that I didn't see the unboxing, but I was watching it before. The Batman versus Superman, the Frank Miller.
oh yeah, I heard that was heavy too.
Yeah, they said that was heavy too. So but I think this setup right here, the way they have the whole buster on one side, like you said, the war tank, and then
This is hot, man.
this is crazy.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
This could be your entire, in my opinion, for me, I can have this as my entire Marvel display. Marvel in a nutshell.
It's like 3K, 3K, 3K.
Having all the
It's like,
yeah.
That's actually 4K.
Yeah.
which one?
The War Machine.
Right.
Oh, the War Machine. I got that for 3K right now. If you want it.
Nah, I don't put it.
I'm kidding.
Check this out.
I'm kidding.
I'm sure there's a way to write that off on the taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, man, Art Statue Collector, check out his video. It's a beast. Behemoth. Then our guy Big Silva shared this one. I forget who makes it. Is it Iron Studios or Iron Studios?
Yep. That's actually impressive, man. It's pretty different.
And he was saying the ship is held by Jaws, right? That's the only point of contact.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Jaws is holding the ship down.
Is the ship very light? Probably not.
No, it looks
Who
like
knows?
it's like fully.
That base probably weighs something though, to like
Oh, for
ounce,
sure.
maybe.
Oh yeah, this is cool though. This was well done. Iron Studio sneaks in with some of those bangers sometimes.
Look at the water on this thing. This thing is beautiful. Man.
Who setup is this?
Big Silva.
Oh, what up, Big Silver? Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Does it come with Quint inside the shark?
It does. I
Oh,
think it
It
does.
does,
I think
actually,
No.
yeah.
They're all
yeah.
laying there. They're
Look,
laying right
yeah,
in front
zoom
of us.
in. He's right there. In his mouth.
Oh shit.
That's his blood right there.
Oh.
Guys getting eaten alive.
That's how it was in the movie, man. So yeah, that's crazy. But it looks like he's gonna start using his garage for his collectibles, and he has a lot of room, man.
Your car can stay outside.
Yeah.
One thing about people on the Bay, they love San Francisco, boy.
Die Hard.
I'll be like the only person out there with New York any team on there.
You got G-Men out.
Them or Raiders or San
Well,
Francisco.
the Raiders are
Nah,
Raiders.
they hardcore for San Francisco. You anywhere in the Bay, you see San Francisco all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool. But Big Silva, thanks for sharing this one. Oh, then he also shared this one. That's the thing about Big Silva, man. Look at this. He was like quarter scale, custom, license, big ass predator in the background. That's crazy, man.
Like I said, he's the one I got my what you call it, my liking bus. He sold it to me years ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he been in the game a long time.
Man, and this guy sells it for cheap too. He had, I forget what, he had another bus for cheap, like a Predator. He had it for cheap. I think it was like $500
Yeah,
bucks.
he gives you good prices, so it's
Yeah, Big Silva. We'll try to have him on one day or one week whenever he's available. But yeah, be cool to see the rest of his collection. And then this is hilarious. So we were talking about this earlier, and it says someone just took a dump on the show and on the floor of New York Comic Con. This is a post, and our guy Mark. I blurred out his last name, but
Amber Turd.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I had to, he screenshotted it for me, but I had
I
to
love
post
it, man.
Yeah. That's our guy right there, man.
Yeah, but I really think I think it was a dog that did that.
I got to read up on it. I'm not too sure,
It
but
was Buck. He secretly showed up and dropped the deuce.
oh man. Either way, it's disgusting. Oh, and I saw this in the Prime One group. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, but this looks really good. And I can't believe it's mixed media. Like I thought it was sculpted.
You think they're gonna do the loader next? Think they'll do that one next?
Nah.
If they were gonna do the loader, they should have done her in the loader.
It's not a dog. Look, CC says it was a filthy animal, just not a dog though. My Yankees took a dump, didn't even make playoffs this year. Oh man, Phillies made it, man. Phillies are crazy this year. This looks. You guys think this is Statue of the Year contender or?
Nope.
This?
No.
No.
Oh
No.
man, this look. I don't know. To me,
It looks really good.
Yeah, to me, this. I don't know.
It's not anime.
I like what they did with the base, though. The way the base
like
was really executed.
Like, what's it called?
Acid spit.
Infinity.
Infinity Mirror.
Yeah, Infinity Mirror.
Yeah. You said acid, but
I thought you were talking about the green stuff.
Oh no! I'm sorry. No. That mirror's crazy. Oh, then Constructive Outrage had an episode last week. What do they call it?
Ups and downs of collecting.
Ups and downs. Yeah, there it is. But
They all got cock in their mouth.
Wow. I got you, Rashid. 1 second.
Oh man! Hey!
COC.
Nah, but they'll be back on tomorrow, Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So definitely check them out. I don't know what they're going to talk about tomorrow. Do you happen to know, Rashid? Like, you guys got time for tomorrow?
No, but we may have a raffle ourselves on there.
Oh, okay.
I'll show what it might be later on.
Okay. Awesome. Well, D-Rock posted this, and I don't know who made the statue or who makes the statue. You guys happen to know?
DC Direct, probably.
Yeah, DC Direct? So.
I think though, yeah.
Is it DC Direct?
DC,
This is.
yeah. So. Yep.
It's old school.
Right
I love that
comic.
cover. Yeah, that cover.
Beautiful.
Batman Who Laughs actually did the same cover, but this is the best, the original.
Mm-hmm.
Well, D-Rock, thanks for sharing this one. And D-Rock did an unboxing of Poison Ivy, and man, like D-Rock's getting like piece after piece this month. It's really cool. Oh, even CC says DC Direct. Sweet. Yeah, you got the comic. And then the Everyday Collector. I catched up on your episode. I didn't get to see the trivia, but I'll definitely catch up on that. But how'd it go, man? Like, what was the biggest thing on the last week's episode?
What did we talk about last week? I don't even remember. I think it was the.
All right. Okay.
Who won Jeopardy? That's all I want to know.
Jeopardy. Trivia always gets me off guard, but I think the endoskeleton was really that going up for order. Was really the big news.
Look at this guy.
Fuck, I knew I hate people, but sometimes.
Oh boy, I hate people, but
yeah, the endo was really the biggest piece of news that came out. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that pricing.
Oh boy.
What was the pricing? It was $1,800, right?
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a lot worse.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse too. When I saw 18, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's manageable." I was like, "All right."
We'll see. Good looking piece.
Awesome.
Always have fun with the guys. Yeah, we had fun. Trivia was fun, and yeah. Friday nights, you know where to be.
I saw Buck getting on your nerves like throughout the whole show.
Always,
so I was
always.
like,
a mosquito. You're having a barbecue in the backyard, and you always have that mosquito. Bzz, and then you smack, and you think it's dead, but then you hear bzz again.
Jesus.
The Phantom Zone.
Buck's always fun to hang out with.
Not gonna say nothing, Buck. You're not gonna.
I want to change my quote for for Thursday.
John, if you came to New York Comic Con, you could have went with me to the sideshow after party.
Yeah, I'm not.
And you would have joined the discussion with me and Chris Parada. So
maybe next year.
That's a lot better. Yeah, you definitely gotta come.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Try at least. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely try.
I had to do the Doug Heffernan meme thing here because that's someone said it on. I think it was on your show, Steve. That I should put my head on Doug Heffernan. You know that meme that's going around? That's over there in the States.
It's still going, man.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Look, he's so humble. All right, so that was cool, and we have another episode coming up. I was supposed to do this on Monday, but I had to switch it over to Thursday. Some things came up, but I'm doing another episode called Collector Behind the Collection, where we get to interview a collector. This week is going to be John, and I leave it up to everyone to ask the questions, and if there's no questions, like we get to check out John's collection and get to hear about it a little bit. But that'll be happening this Thursday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here's a question, John. If Toy Story series never existed, what would you be watching?
Find out on Thursday. No kidding.
Wow, that was a slow one.
That's a good question. Go ahead, John. Like, what do you think?
No, we'll wait till Thursday. Yeah, well, that's a good question. We'll keep it for Thursday. Yeah, I gotta think about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's okay. Okay, so yeah, be back on Thursday.
I feel empty. Like, oh my god, that hurt. That question hurt. Actually. I don't know where my life would have gone.
I wouldn't live in that world, is what John's saying.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, and then I saw this one on
shit.
So Batman series Museum Master Line.
Wow.
Ultimate Edition, which means it's
two statues, right?
Two statues,
Both
yeah,
statues,
1/3
right?
scale. this is the price this guy got before shipping.
Okay, 1,400.
Low stock, by the way. I think.
It looks like he applied a discount or something, right?
Yeah, like I saw that too. Like,
Oh, points.
$75 discount.
oh yeah, he did mention he did apply some Prime 1 points to it or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's insane.
2,700
I mean,
for both. Hold on, for both.
2,800 for both. That's good, right?
That's not
1,400
bad.
for each.
That's not bad.
piece.
I don't think that's bad.
That's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
bad.
You gotta break it down. No.
I mean, for what we currently, I mean, it's not crazy compared to what the current rate is that they're charging. Because these are 1/3, right? Not
These are
quarter.
thirds.
One
These are
third,
thirds.
yeah.
So it's 1,400 for each. You get it in
Yeah.
the 2-pack.
That's great.
Low, and it's low stock. So.
Okay, there you go.
I think you said that 14 times.
People
John,
have
but-
spoken.
Oh, I said it once, but
I know,
they
I
haven't
know.
announced the edition size yet. People ignored it, but you know.
This is crazy, man. Like, well, if it sells out, it sells out. But is anybody going to pre-order this or going to order this?
No. Come on, John. Come on, John. You know you wanna.
I
You
really
wanna.
do. I want these two and Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer's.
Fuck. I don't know. I gotta sit back. I can't.
Well,
I know
if,
my limit.
if they come out with the penguin, this will sell out, right? Like the Danny DeVito penguin.
Which it shouldn't, because this is 89 and DeVito is Returns. I wish they would just do the Returns Batman suit with Pfeiffer and Penguin. But they need to do a Nicholson. If they did Nicholson Joker, I would 100% buy.
Oh
this.
yeah.
I'd order it now. It wouldn't even be a thought.
John, would you buy a Val Kilmer or a George Clooney Batman?
No. Unless it was heavily discounted. I would jump on that Prime 1 Val Kilmer suit they did. I don't mind that. Because that is nostalgia for me. That is what I grew up with. That was like when I got to the age, that was the Batman of my era. But oh man, this is crazy. My only worry is if we're ever going to see a Keaton and Batman again in statue form like this.
No way.
in third.
I doubt it. I don't
The
think
only
so.
company I think that will do it is J&D.
I don't think they'll do it justice.
One statue would be 2,800 from J&D.
Oh man. And then that's fine. I'm going to rant, but it's fine.
I think if you like this, then don't even wait for J&D.
I really do like the likeness on this one. I know a lot of people don't like the hair or whatever. I like the
looks
likeness.
accurate.
Of this. Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is the Batman, the way they did the Batman.
Shoulders.
Well, they just it was whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely come back to this one. And then our guy Ethan showed this one. He got the what's her name, Rogue, and he has some bangers in the back too, man. This looks badass.
Seeing that Archangel everywhere.
I love it. Like,
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it's really well done.
and people are getting this one too. What's her name?
Psylocke.
Psylocke. I'm sorry. Yeah, she looks pretty good, man. I really like her. We'll see.
Yeah. If Alan, John, this is your only chance. So, Alan, thanks.
Wow. Strong arm tactics.
Yeah. He works for Prime 1.
I'll leave this up for the rest of the night. Oh, and this is for our guy Buck. I got these pictures from Hexa
Plus ACGs.
Plus you.
So honestly, I saw this one. I didn't like the picture so much. I mean, just to get the idea for you guys. But then they posted these pictures. Like, I was like, oh, who this is? No,
What's wrong
kidding.
with her?
She has the tongue of the statue in her mouth.
Yeah, so the pictures here, these pictures look badass, man. Like, you get the whole squad here.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks good.
Yeah, man. Like, and it's like, I think last time I looked at it, Buck, it was like $600 for like Frieza or something, right?
Or which one? They're
For the-
not. They're very inexpensive and usually get shipping bundled in. Yeah, I don't have that's the 6 scale. I have the quarter scale.
Looks like a bunch of Jolly Ranchers and gummy bears.
I got you, Buck. Don't worry. Hold up.
Oh man, hate, 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 hate.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate
Luck is not invited to New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to come to New York. I don't want to step on dog shit.
Wow.
Wow.
So this like varies with price. Like Buck was saying, your original is asking what's the price altogether. It's different forms of
For
Frieza.
all of them? No, that's
Yeah.
expensive. But if you want to buy one singular, the most expensive one in the picture is the one in the back on the right. I got that in my display. I don't know if it shows. If you can make me large, maybe it'll show. It's overexposed.
Here we go.
Don't worry, it's overexposed.
Well, your green screen's not looking very good today.
Man, that display, that case is looking good though. Looks good.
Yeah. Thank you.
How much is that one, Buck? That character.
I think I paid $1,200 shipped for that one. It's really huge. It's really
It's big
case.
though. It's like the tallest
Very
form of
large.
Frieza too.
1,200 shipped. Oh,
Yeah.
Here's some more pieces. I don't know if you like this one because it's like blue.
Well, the
I
one-
don't like the middle one. It's
Yeah,
shit.
the
To me,
Vegeta.
it's shit to me, but like some people like
God.
it.
But you don't like Vegito?
No, I like the character. The sculpt is not. Yeah, it's bad.
Is it?
Oversized base too. Like,
I
look
love
at-
that base.
Like the water looks nice. The black circle at the bottom is too large. His arms are funky. Look at his shoulders, man. Imaginary muscles.
That's how he looks in the show.
Nope.
Cartoon, right?
That's not how he looks.
Oh Christ!
Look at his face. That's so shit.
He definitely
that-
doesn't look like Vegeta. Yeah.
Yeah.
The portrait wise.
The water
I
is
don't know about
nice.
his arms, but yeah.
Even the sculpt of the folds in his pants is weak. The
Those
water
eyes
is
look like
nice.
stickers.
But yeah, the water's dope.
Yeah.
Nice light up.
Yeah. So Hexapus put these out, and then Hot Toys came out. This I thought it was I honestly thought it was an actress. It looked so good. I thought this was like a little screenshot from the freaking show.
It's got a lot of attention. People love this piece. Like all the geeks were lighting up about it.
Well, at least the actors, they gave us some. They got an actress who had to have some ass for the show.
You know, that's funny that you say that because like there's no ass on this figure. You know, I was like, what is
but
this?
the actress has some.
Yeah, they took it away.
No kidding. Look at that though, man. This looks good, man. I don't know. This looks really good. This is from Hot Toys. If anyone's interested.
I think when it comes to the Hot Toys and
It's great
Star
as well.
Wars, if I wasn't, buying statues, Hot Toys would be the way to go for Star Wars, all the way.
She looks like she's about to call the manager, man.
Yeah, you stupid, bro.
She looks
Look,
right there.
concerned.
right there. She looked like she's about to call the manager. Right there.
Yeah, right there. That's like perfect. Like, can I see your manager, please?
That guy Rashid staring at me. Staring at my
I was gonna
eyes.
say that too. Nah, honestly, it does look good though, the portrait, and I like how you can roll those eyes. That's crazy. And yeah, so there's no ass on this one, unfortunately. It's okay.
That's not included.
Yeah.
I like how it comes with all the accessories and everything.
Mhm.
It's hot, man.
There's a lot of accessories. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff.
I mean, I think Hot Toys could do the whole Star Wars. They could do everybody. It's crazy.
And they did this too, man. They did like some guy named Izzy posted this, and you could just replicate a bunch of scenes with 6 scale figures and make a diorama or whatever you want. I thought this looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, and then our guy Jimmy got this one. I wasn't too sure if this is the movie Venom or the comic Venom.
Yeah,
This
this one's a movie.
movie?
It's not. It's just they just put a Tom Hardy face on the Venom,
Yeah.
like because it's not even the movie design. For the
Well,
Venom.
just the portraits. Just the
Yeah.
portrait is the movie.
Definitely.
Movie portrait. Yeah.
I can see Tom Holland there, kind of,
Hardy.
or Tom Hardy. I'm sorry.
Spoilers for the next one.
Yeah.
I like the
this-
base. Yeah, the
Yeah.
base sounds cool.
Nice
the
touch.
little, yeah. But yeah, Jimmy's at it again, man. I thought this guy was gonna retire, but this guy's still.
Jimmy's
oh,
been on
Oh,
a flipping
man.
rampage lately.
yo, man, I was like,
He's building that Spider-Man collection, trying to make me jealous.
I think I'm third in line for the reptile. What the scorpion? I'm sorry. A lot of people already bugged him about getting that scorpion.
Oh, that's hilarious. You guys
I
are
know.
messed up.
Yeah, I know.
Leave the guy alone.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
But
man.
Jimmy, big congrats to you, man. I saw this one. I thought about all you guys on this one. Like, imagine collecting Legos, building a whole village, and you have a freaking Millennium Falcon.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. And then our guy Matt actually went to this is the one you have, Piggy. What's it called? The base from Wolverine versus
Wendigo.
Wendigo, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how it looks like originally. Like this straight from, whatever custom statue group made this, and he had it retouched up. He added more snow to the base, and he did this. But the doctor did this, so now that's how it looks like right there.
That's what it's supposed to be. Nice.
I know, but like you go from this to this. This is amazing,
Yeah,
man.
that's
The
good.
doctor did a great job.
Wolverine versus the Abominable Snowman.
The little effects he put on the leaves right there, amazing. Yeah. But yeah, big shout out to the doctor. Big shout out to Matt. Really, really good job, I think.
Yeah, it looks good.
A lot of detail he put in that thing. And yeah, and then the memes start.
Man, they've been killing Jada
God.
Pinkett all week, man.
Will Smith too, man. Will Smith's getting all of it, man.
Bruh.
And then there's this one. This was probably my favorite one. And there's
She was in
Rashid's
the
face in the right there. He's
backseat.
like, "What the fuck?" Okay. Okay.
Is that Joe Budden? What the hell?
I don't know who that is. But yeah, there's a bunch of those. When you're 14 beers deep at Chili's and Chop Suey's up next on the jukebox,
Damn,
Obi-Wan.
man.
Yeah,
Yo, this is an AI image. That's crazy.
it's fun, man.
Like, it's so insane how good this shit is.
I'm gonna be honest here. I want to know how much. I feel like I've done this before, where I look at something for sale, like
That's from the original McDonald's playground.
So
Yeah.
Don't kidding me?
crazy.
Just have it in the yard.
in the backyard. Yeah, man.
Let my nephews and nieces play in it.
Imagine looking at that at
Captain's
nighttime
Hike.
in your backyard.
Light it up. That'd be funny. Oh, I have legs again. Amazing. What is he doing here? All the kids he killed.
That is
I know, right?
all the younglings.
So this one says, "Man, what the hell? Status on the packages. We were talking about this one earlier. New York Comic Con poop. And I thought this one was for Pudgy. Have you ever seen this Pudgy?
Oh,
Kickstand.
wow.
Someone's
Kickstand,
kickstand. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, and this one was
Oh.
jumping off. Yeah, man. Can you
I saw that.
imagine?
That's
I
Rashid's
could.
UPS driver.
I could.
I could imagine.
She-Hulk in disguise.
I see two nice boxes in that photo.
Wow.
We all wish, man. We all wish. Pretty crazy. What does it say right there? Do not use what? Do not use blades to hook. Okay, never mind.
Is that why we're zooming in?
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of belt buckle does she have?
I'll double check for you. I'll double check. You think this is
And-
AI or just real?
It looks real. The thing on her chest says "handle with care."
What the fuck?
The reason why I don't think it's
Hello.
AI is because the background is too good. AI is shit at doing like backgrounds, and then also like there's just certain aspects of her that seem real.
Yeah, but how did she get a FedEx truck? Not FedEx, UPS truck.
Maybe some photo shoot or something.
I don't know.
But that's the
Can you zoom into the app section for a second?
Oh yeah, maybe
Her
it's
and her
fake.
boyfriend. Yeah.
It looks fake.
Maybe it's
No,
Photoshop.
that looks real. That's how mine look like.
Those
right
are
now. Wow.
that's PHW.
You know what it is? The pants kind of
Pants look fake because
Yeah,
like
the pants look kind of fake. Yeah, right there. I don't know. You don't know if it looks airbrushed, like on the legs, but you know.
Well, that's how they got the UPS truck. She came up with some airbrush pants on. Said, "Can you borrow your truck for 10 minutes?"
She got high heels on too, so there you go. Alan says no shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah.
We should analyze this in the beginning of the show.
Oh,
Does he have face?
Hold on. Alan said no shadow. Looks like 6 more weeks of winter.
Wow. I saw her in Queens, man. She looks real.
So it's fake, but I don't think it's AI. I think it's Photoshop.
Look at that box. She's not holding that box.
The way she's holding that.
Excuse me?
She got box. She look like she got good
She's
box.
holding that box. I didn't see that.
She holding
She look like she got good box.
Yeah, this looks like some really good Photoshop.
All right. Anyways, when you guys turn the music down to see the house address, I feel like I do this.
We do that one with parallel part too.
Yeah.
It's because you
why?
need to actively concentrate.
It says, "Why do we pay taxes?" This kid said, "So we don't get arrested."
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
But they found one of your test questions.
And then we're back to pictures. Michael shared this, man. This thing, he has like every single OG Batman rogue, I think.
Just Robin. Oh, Rogue, yeah.
I like how he has, like, on the Killer Croc, he has the alternate portrait on the ground under him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome that he did that.
I think I got a picture of that. Yeah, there it is.
Really smart.
Yeah.
The old school. Look at that. I like this picture a lot.
I got that Ivy, man. That's one of my favorite pieces.
There it is, Piggy.
Yeah, I think that was real smart. It was good.
Old school Harley. I still like this one a lot. I had this one.
That's that crazy ex-girlfriend stare.
Yeah.
With that old school Ivy, does anyone know, is that pose, I don't remember, is that pose all original? Meaning, was it copied off existing artwork, like an old?
I believe
It's art germ.
Yeah,
it's art germ inspired.
It was art germ inspired. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me after the show, Pudgy, I met Art Germ on New York Comic Con.
Really?
And, I had the
Wow.
best experience with him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is I seen the image that I seen that in a couple of tattoo magazines. People
Oh, really?
and I'm like, and I always
Pinup.
wondered and I always wondered, was it because people saw the sideshow statue, or was it because of some art that inspired it?
Looks good. Got that old school OG joke. You know, this is Sideshow's first DC statue.
Yep, one of the best.
Mhm.
Still
That's
to this
crazy.
day, I think one of the best Jokers. So.
Yep.
The box was extremely small. I remember I
Yeah.
had this one too. There's the old school Batman. I like this Batman a lot.
All of these still look really good.
I know, right?
Do you think that Batman's leg, I used to have that Batman. Do you think that Batman leg is positioned wrong the way? Because I used to turn it a certain way because I felt like
Because visually, I remember not buying this piece.
Stinky leg.
I always thought his body positioning was stilted.
I felt like the cape and the portrait's good, but I felt like that leg was that's the only thing that was off about that.
I mean, it reminds me like when you were a kid and they made you go to these Sears portraits.
Yeah.
Just look over here, just like this, but put your shoulder like that. That's what that means.
Head down, smile.
It's pretty awkward pose.
He was on the rooftop and he heard an explosion quickly, so he just moved his neck.
But
Yeah.
another thing that
Have
makes
fun.
it look weird is the way his
his knee.
is like his torso does not angled the way his lower half. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I
He's
thought that's
going
a
after that
Tana.
woman with the stanky leg.
And he has
But
a
there's
long
but there are
ass
some
neck.
angles
Some
I've
dance
seen it
moves.
photographed. It looks great.
The base on that one
Oh,
is
yeah.
stunning, and the cape was well done.
Oh, it's huge. I've seen it in
Yeah.
person. It's huge.
It's very heavy, very heavy.
The Tana is definitely beautiful, man.
I like this Tana more than the little one. I don't know why.
Zats.
I like this one.
That portrait is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it in New York too, by the way. I'm kidding. Yeah, this guy's whole collection, he has OG stuff. I'm glad he kept like all of it though. You know, a lot of people upgrade or swap out. This guy kept all of it.
Some hard to find prints too. The one with that's a sideshow one, the Mr. Freeze one, next to Thrawn.
Oh,
It's
this
hard
one?
to find that one. Yeah, that's pricey. That's a
Yeah.
sideshow one.
Was that was a sideshow print?
That was a sideshow one. Yep.
Yeah.
With the threes.
Nora.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
a
love
nice
that
one.
print.
I have the Poison Ivy one by Mr. Art Germ.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, man, Sideshow used to do a lot of like art
Oh, yeah.
based on the statue. I
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys miss getting the free print as an exclusive?
Yeah. Yes.
As
Absolutely.
an exclusive, no.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like as an what?
It would come in
It
the
used,
box.
it used to be the
Old
exclusive.
pre-PFs. The
No
exclusive
swap
used to be a
outs.
print.
It used to be an exclusive print.
I didn't know that.
Like the original Rogue PF came with both the Rogue and Gambit prints.
Okay.
So you can pair it up with the original Gambit one.
Dang.
Yeah.
Or dope.
Well, Michael, he also showed these off. I don't remember this one, but he said it's from
This is
Sideshow
nice.
as well.
Is this? I think this is one of
Monsters line.
Sideshow's first pieces.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is such a classic piece.
Yeah.
So he took a ton of pictures, but then he also, I guess, he stood it up. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is, oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You said this is an old piece?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we're
Like
We're
with
going
Sideshow.
original.
Yeah, this is
This display right here.
Yeah, this is one Sideshow. I think when they first started out.
Yeah,
Pieces.
I've always loved this piece. Very hard to find.
Yeah.
Very hard to find.
Yeah, okay. This looks pretty cool. Well, Michael, thanks for sharing these, man. Then he showed this one. I forget the artist, but I really, really, really like this Thanos right here.
Sculpted on the not sculpted on the board. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
But yeah, I think he liked the Silver Surfer most of. Oh, he liked the whole setup. Actually, he said he had someone do it for him a couple years ago. Oh man, I forget the name.
Cash, you see that Skeletor on the surfboard?
No, that's Lady Death.
That's Lady Death. Yeah.
Damn. Let me put my glasses on.
It does look like Skeletor, but it's Lady Death actually.
Man, I mean,
non-binary.
Okay, Piggy, we let one mistake of that magnitude per year, so that's you're clear. That's your first.
When
one.
you just said that, Pudgy, I had to do a what you call it, sexual harassment class for my job. Oh my god. I would not know what you was talking about until I took that class last night, boy. Oh my god, the world is in trouble,
man.
Get it. It's time to check out.
The world is in trouble, boy.
Then these pictures are out of sync, but Nathan shared a picture of him in his office and his collectibles around him, and this one actually belongs to CC. And
very nice.
it's a great idea, man. Like to bring. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to trust people at work.
Yeah, you'd have to have a secure office.
Apparently, she'd have to call the cops.
But this
I love that badge display.
Yeah,
Dread.
It's
pretty
so
badass.
awesome.
It's from like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
All law enforcement. Oh, look at the
GCPD.
old portable. She got an old Motorola.
The CC's office?
Mm-hmm.
Man, what if we ever in like
TC,
a
that look
different,
cool.
different city and
Old
like
Motorola.
y'all
Oh my
arrest
gosh.
us?
Give me a flashback.
I like the Judge Dredd one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I like the hat, the old school hat.
I think of Benny Hill when I see that.
I think of the Beatles.
And then this is one of her walls. She puts up art prints in her. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, man. That'd be
Beautiful. Yeah, great office. That's awesome.
That Batman one is so fitting for office, like the whole justice, carrying the flag and everything. I like that.
And the red for the blood, from all the victims. No kidding.
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why not? Sure.
That's Jock, right? The artist Jock.
I think so. This is Luke's office at home. He put these in the background. I love the idea, like spreading the love a little bit. And then he has this for his pencil holder.
Awesome.
I know, right?
Sometimes it's those little side pieces that really tie everything together.
I got a Chewbacca someone gave me. I gotta start using that. Yeah, this is
I got that Castle Grayskull, but I took the man ones and put them all around, and they actually fit quite nicely.
I'm surprised because I would feel like in my office somebody would have took my shit and I would have had problems, so I couldn't do that.
Yep.
Like this.
I could put up a poster on my locker, but that's about it.
Someone would have definitely took one of these helmets, man.
Yeah, because they would automatically think it's worth something. So
No.
I used to keep them in the office, and everyone was like, "Oh, I really like this one." That was when I knew. All right, time to start taking shit back home.
Yeah. What were you saying, John?
No, I was just gonna ask. On your birthday, do they still wrap your locker in gift wrap? Well, you can hear a pin drop. That's how bad.
I know. I was waiting like,
oh, God. I thought someone was performing heart surgery.
Yeah.
That's so quiet.
Oh man, I was confused.
That was a funeral. That's why it was so quiet.
And there's Nathan in his office. So he's the one that posted the picture of the, what does your office look like, or your desk cubicle.
He's ballsy. He got his tweeter head Superman.
I know, man. Like, I feel like I would.
Yeah,
take
the prime
Batman.
one, Batman bust there too.
Yeah, I would take it too.
You don't know. He booby traps the office once he leaves, though, right? So,
I might pull a Bill Lumberg. Hey, Nathan. How's it going?
No, he got a camera. He got a camera.
I think all these gentlemen and ladies work at fine establishments. That's what it honestly is, man. It gotta be, man.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I still take that Batman. No, that's cool. Nathan and Luke and CC, thanks for sharing all your stuff. And then getting to this is the biggest disappointment of the whole week. Like, I was gone. I was really disappointed in this thing. It looks amazing, but this is half scale, man. Who collects half scale, man? Like,
disappointing. I was like, what's this guy talking about?
This is half scale.
It's half scale, but it fits in the palm of his hand. Does that seem right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
unless it's Andre the Giant, who's the sculptor.
I don't know about the half scale.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. You felt like it should have been like one fourth, right?
Yeah, because that Leatherface came out. That thing was I love that thing. But for this to come out right after in half scale, like, no one called for half scale on this thing.
Yeah,
and then Candyman is 1/3. It's like they're all over the place, man.
I want to see the final production, because to me, when it goes to Michael Myers, you got to get the hair right also.
That wig, yeah, that wig's gonna be hard.
It got to be a little bugged out, but weird, but scary at the same time. So,
you ever get the feeling that throwing shit at the wall just to see what sticks? Like this scale, this or that scale.
Man. I think Ant got the mafia on him or something. He just, like you say, he throwing everything out, man. He got Tony Soprano or something, man.
That concept that day, it was concept after concept. It's like, well, to get to meet a deadline.
Yeah, exactly.
Either we see concepts or your brains are on the floor.
Oh, that's gonna be an episode right there.
Like, quick, give him a cameo.
If he does it right, I mean, really right, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, because Michael Myers, of course, he was crazy, but his his stuff wasn't really that bloody. Yeah, he stabbed
Yeah.
people, but like Texas Chainsaw Massacre was bloody. You know, Jason was bloody. Him, you know, I don't know.
Man, I'm a. This is my biggest like horror,
Listen,
like
he
my
took a
favorite
shot
horror
with-
line. Like
He took a shot with
Halloween.
1/3 of Akuma, so I mean the half scale Akuma. So I
Yeah.
mean, why not?
Yeah,
If
but
you have good
then
response from that, you probably gonna get
if you're gonna do that line for just him, I think you should do it for all the horror characters. So because if people see, okay, say they want it, and they say, you know what, I love this Michael Myers, they're gonna want Leatherface to match this, and the three icon, the icon Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jason and Freddy. They want all of them 1/3. So
The only way I kind of disagree is if your whole collection is only horror, then I can see you still picking it up because that's all you collect. So like scale really isn't of relevance for you if that's all you collect, you know. But I do
No, but-
agree with what you're saying though.
no, but why wouldn't he? No, I understand what I'm saying. Like it is true because if your thing is horror, you're gonna get it regardless. But people want to match them up. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they
why?
want that
Why
Yeah,
would
at
you
least
make?
appearing. Yeah.
Why'd you make Michael Myers 1/3 instead of? Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a big chainsaw of a 1/3 Leatherface.
Yeah, with
I
that
mean,
blood and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then you doing Michael Myers, so everybody, you come to somebody's house and they're gonna know you love horror with that. You know.
I have a big thing against this because Halloween, Michael Myers is my favorite horror, whatever. And I think this looks spot on. But like, man, like for like you guys are saying, the other ones are third scale. Candyman is 1/3. Leatherface is quarter scale. It's I'm not gonna be able to freaking put them together at all. And if I was to just collect Michael Myers, half scale's huge, man. Like it's gonna like trump my Superman Hutch. It's gonna trump everything else.
If it was
That's
quarter
almost
scale, would you buy it?
I would consider, like, honestly, Michael Myers is my favorite. Like I know I don't talk about horror all the time, but Michael Myers is definitely my favorite. I would consider it, honestly. Like the
Yeah.
price tag for the Leatherface was like $900, but they knocked that one out of the park. Like the price is definitely high on that one, but man, if they made this one quarter scale and did the same work like they did with the Leatherface, I definitely consider it.
I want to mythos like something where he like choking Dr. Loomis, stabbing him
Oh
or something.
yeah, see, there you go. Maybe on the base or something,
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Casual, you know that the since you're a huge fan, like the Michael Myers mask is the Bill Shatner mask.
The William Shatner,
Yeah, yeah.
they repainted it white.
William Shatner.
No, this gonna be.
Can't believe it.
Beat me up.
But Vega, that 1/3 was the previous regime though. So I mean, I get what you're saying, but maybe Ant isn't looking at it that way since that wasn't him.
I don't think he is. Like half scale is a huge jump, man. Like,
But then it makes me think like, so that means if I get this and he possibly say does a Jason or a Freddy in half scale, that's gonna take up a lot of real estate. Even if he tries to
yeah.
give a couple more pieces in the size, like that has to be your whole collection because they're gonna take up half the room.
yeah.
Okay, let's meet in the
Yeah.
middle. Third. We'll do a third.
We'll see. Sorry, Pudgy.
I mean,
Oh, no.
unless you're a top collector, like you have your favorites, like you got your favorites. I mean, like for me, is Michael, Freddy, Jason, Leatherface from my top 4, but people like Terry, one of his favorites is Candyman, Hellraiser. So my top 4 isn't his top 4, and I think like that's where putting out those half scales would be okay. Where in terms of like, but like Rashid said, you got to do more than this one, because then I just really feel like unless you're just a non-horror collector, like people don't want some pairing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Like
has.
hell, man, you gotta be a half scale Laurie Strode with the with the half robe off or something. Just something type shit.
What are you saying, John?
If they do what they did with Storm and Blade, where they do quarter scale, possibly down the line, that could be an option as well.
No.
Yeah.
We'll see. And then they brought this one out, and this one, I don't know, man. This one too, like this one came out right after the one Critical Mass has. He has that third scale Digitosaurus, and I thought that was a
was nice.
banger or whatever. Yeah.
I could do without the mascot behind her. You know.
Oh man.
I think there's an option without it.
Yes.
I'm looking there.
Half the price. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't use him.
Ooh, Chris Tron, what's up, man? I got to meet this guy too at New York Comic Con.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
And there it goes. 27 inches high, 23 inches wide, 17 inches deep. Anybody like this one by chance, or anybody considering this one, or any thoughts on this one?
How about no?
Wow.
She looks too cartoonish, our portrait, but the physique is nice.
It's just not the best representation of the character, in my opinion, in statue form.
The sideshow is way better.
Oof, yeah, Sideshow kills this one.
But you pointed out, it's nice to see that it's not battery, it's a plug-in.
Damn, imagine all the families that are in danger from this statue.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well, we'll see. Like, and then this is like where I got my question from. Like, Prime One is doing a lot of stuff, man. They're doing more stuff than they've ever done. You know, like they have a YouTube channel now. Now they're doing a Halloween edition, like a whatever spectacular thing, like Sideshow or something. And it's just, I think they must be hurting, or they're just like they hit their limit or something, and just wondering like what.
Well, this is. What were you saying?
I said, hope the surprise is free shipping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Halloween, not April Fools.
They said, wow, that was good. Guys. That was actually good. They said, so this is going to essentially be this Prime One Direct sort of thing is going to be if they have news or some special statement they want to put out to the community, as opposed to waiting to the showcase every quarter or every whatever they do. The Prime One showcase, they'll put it out this way in a video.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
So just more communication. I think it's better to do this than just a random Facebook post. It gets more people involved.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good for the community, but man, like we didn't see this for the last 10 years, right? Or would you say?
From Prime One? Yeah, companies are definitely going to have to.
What prompted the change is what you're saying.
Step up their game.
Yeah.
Well, if they aren't engaging in the cons or things of that nature, you have to do something to be able to interact with your customers. If you lose that interaction, you lose base of like taking a gauge of what people want, how they're reacting to your products. You don't know how to market yet. You don't even know which character to go with next.
Something's happening with them. Even like opening the economy shipping up to Canada, that was a big move as well. So there's definitely something's happening behind the curtain.
Oh yeah. What's up, the spider? So yeah, we got that going, and then of course we got John. You're gonna get this thing? You're gonna get 2 or 3?
Oh man, stop! This enough stuff. I could spend 10 grand on stuff.
I know, right?
Today. Like,
no limit, man. No limit.
Nah, this is like the Phoenix plan, the 5-year plan. These pieces. There's no rush. There's no rush. It is a good piece, though. It's a really good update.
I like it a lot. It's just
John, this is your only chance.
Well, wait till next year and get that crack.
Alan Kiefer pops in too, right there. He's the guy that said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely an amazing piece, man. Overall, like the price, I think it's like $1,800, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, in the future, I'll send someone back to tell me to pre-order it.
So you would still buy it at this time?
Huh?
No, he's gonna go to the future.
I'm gonna go into the future, like when the future comes, and I see them sell out and skyrocket. I'll send myself or some T800 back to say, "Hey, John, order it." And
Which
then
means you would still pre-order it right now.
Well, if I have something telling me to,
we're in the temporal loop. Holy shit!
Yeah, I need a clip for that. That just blew my mind. I had a question for you guys. Do you guys think the teeth should have been white? I don't remember the teeth
They
were
are. They
white.
come both. The
Oh,
deluxe
do they?
comes both. Yeah,
Yeah,
chrome
deluxe both. Yeah.
and
Okay.
and regular. Yeah,
Deluxe
that's the
chunker.
bonus head. That's the bonus head.
How much more is the deluxe?
Bonus heads.
I
Always.
want to say 200 roughly.
Yeah,
I wanna say.
1600 and 1800 was the
Yeah.
last price I saw.
Oh yeah, it was just there. You go.
But yeah, this looks amazing. I really like this one, man. Like, I think like whoever likes Terminator movies and
I do. Big time.
yeah,
I love.
I
them,
definitely agree with whoever said this is the 5-year playing like Phoenix.
Yeah, that's me.
I can't go down that path because then you want more pieces.
Yeah, I need the
Well,
Arnold to go with
well,
this.
yep.
I need the
See?
T-1000.
So the question is, do you go the Queen's bust, or do you go with all three of these?
I go for all three of these.
Yeah, I would agree.
Nudge.
Good ass.
Oh, and then like here's some more footage or some Rashid and H that I didn't get to see him at New York Comic Con. I completely
I
missed
didn't
it.
even. He came up to me. I didn't even see him.
Wow.
Nah, that's not what I heard, but no, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. It was good to see him though. I didn't get to see him, but
She'd acting mad familiar.
no,
Steve
get
acting
some-
like a real New Yorker just for
I
being
know,
this
man.
big.
It's because I wear off. Don't worry, I'll be good by next week.
Rashid's selfie game on point, man.
I know, right?
He'd be at that con taking selfies, man. I'm telling you.
Was Astro
Well,
there?
Rashid Aji.
That's what we do, John. Why don't you try going to a Comic Con?
Wow.
Sorry,
He got you. He got you.
You ready to come to Comic Con, then you talk, okay?
Kids, Rashid, kids. It's busy, man.
Okay. Any excuse.
And I'm in Canada. We got Fan Expo.
You're good for
like
that. You're good for that excuse for the next
Doesn't
15
mean
years.
I'll come to Canada. That's not.
Well, if they let you in, yeah.
I didn't get to see this one. You got this, Rashid?
Yeah, this wasn't on the con. This Ed McGinnis it was online, and I went Friday, and then Saturday I was at work, and my boy hit me up, and he just sends this to me, and I saw the blade, and he was like, you need to pick this up. So it was a decent price.
Original art.
Yeah, original art,
Yeah,
pencils
nice.
and inks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice piece. Congrats.
Thank you.
And then this is where I had him take a picture with my boy Finchy. Nah, man, really nice guy, Finch. Dude, Finch, really cool guy.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah,
really nice guy.
And I was expecting a bigger line from his table, but he's like you said, he's actually a cool guy. You don't have to,
Yeah, it comes in waves, to be honest, because Finch had a
Yeah.
line across the whole thing. I think when we got there, it wasn't too bad.
See,
Yeah, when we got there, it was only like I think 4 people in front of us. I think,
the people that represented him, Essential Sequential, they suck, man. They never answered like the emails. They suck at replying to them.
You talking about for the commissions and stuff like that?
Yeah, they're terrible.
I think it's just hard. I think they get so many commissions for each Comic Con that's coming up. Like, say he's going to go to Boston.
Man. I hear what you're saying, but like
Arthur Adams is hard. Arthur Adams is hard to get commissioned. My boy.
No, even for the art reps to respond to your email. So like me and Danny, we emailed them and they responded to me first, and then they stopped replying to all my emails after that. But then they responded to Danny and they kept on responding to him. And it's like my emails are just going unanswered, just pretty irritating. And I've sent previous in the past before this con was coming up. They're just really spotty with communication. It's terrible.
Your emails as well.
They just know who you are. They're not answering.
Goddamn. Nah, but like I think I've heard some other collectors say the same thing. To be honest, with another one.
Nah, my boy been emailing Arthur Adams. He said for a while, and they still didn't. He said it's line. They still haven't.
Yeah, and it's the same people that rep Art Adams. At least they're one of the people that do.
But you know what, Buck? Some of the same people be getting the same commission from him, and like you said, you want commission, and it's hard for you. But the same people stay having an Arthur Adams piece every year and able to sell it. So I don't know.
they're shit, man. In my opinion, look, CC even has issues with them.
Yeah, she said.
With
I think I
Fab was
asked them about. I saw Fabuk there too. He
Fabuk's
hasn't-
a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I agree. If he's not going to do any commissions and stuff like that, then we'll put up. But
shut it down. Yeah.
yeah, but answer like you said, you should respond to the emails and stuff. But
No, the handlers are the ones that respond to all that stuff, but they should do a way better job on the like.
I'm sure Jim Lee gets billions of emails for commission.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Albert Moy it manages it. He does his art. I mean, he sells his art. So
Yeah.
Arthur
I mean,
Adams is the guy that did X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to meet that guy too. Let me know next time.
Wait, oh my gosh! You couldn't even give me a discount. You couldn't even give me a discount on the signature on Finch, bro.
Well, I wasn't talking to Finchy directly. I was talking to his handlers. Next time we gotta talk to Finchy directly.
He with his boy, and he's like, yeah, they both talking to each other. And I said, man, you couldn't give me a better deal. And the guy was like, yeah, I think it's gonna be counted as 2 signatures.
Nah, you should have told me. I would have got you.
You were standing right there, Steve.
I didn't hear too well.
Damn, Steve, you've been hanging around Bucks too long.
Yeah,
and then this is what you got. I really like the signature.
I thought
man.
that was underwear at first. I swear. Looked like a pair of boxers.
Sign my underwear.
Some nasty looking
Extra crunchy.
It must look like your underwear, Buck. Because
okay.
Oh man.
Doo-doo brown.
What statue is that from?
Newspaper. Newspaper.
Bane versus Batman.
At that point, they not underwear. They draws.
This is prime one.
Dehydrated.
I think he's still using the newspaper, bro.
You see, he said got his wood sign.
Got his wood sign.
Points for FBJ.
Yeah.
This picture came out funny, man. I love this picture because
that's perfect.
We were
Damn, is that
messing with
Rashid
Rashid
smiling?
the first time we saw him.
Selfie king.
I do smile, bitch.
I'm telling you, selfie king.
That was a good time. Slifer, Rashid.
bro.
Oh man, that's
He
crazy.
said, I do somehow.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm choking a bitch out.
Oh man.
And
This
this
piece
guy,
actually came out good. There was people trying to say the portrait, but it came out good.
I wanted to ask you, to be honest, like the portrait. Like, you like the portrait?
Yes.
I don't think it photographs well, but
I do.
No, I'm saying in some photographs that people have taken, it doesn't look
Yeah,
good.
her eyes look like really.
D-Rock
really
Keeping
got
it
watched
Rashid?
live.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Even Rashid's photos were good.
Wow. What a
Yeah, like,
backhanded fucking compliment of the week. Even Rashid's photos.
Sorry.
That
That
baby
piece
looks
of
so crispy, man.
I didn't mean it that way.
But because the reason why I like it so much because it reminds, like I said before, it kind of reminds me of a Jessica Rabbit. So
Yeah.
that's why I
Oh
like it.
yeah, I can see that.
And I definitely, even though I know they're coming out with the horror looking one, where I think the tree on the new one that they're coming out with is better than these vines here. But I do think that this Ivy portrait in the body is better.
The body definitely looks better.
Yeah, I actually wish though they didn't put boots on her. I wish she just had her, the feet out.
Slippers.
Oh,
Not
someone
even-
was
just
just the
focus.
feet,
Yeah, no,
all together.
Yeah.
Someone was saying this is like from the animated cartoon.
It's
This Poison
it's
Man?
Looks a little
vibes.
bit.
That's
A
their
little bit
outfit.
of it,
Yeah.
Yeah, but Raymond, thanks for sharing this.
Oh,
And
nice,
then
Jesse.
Roberto actually got this statue. He was like praying or whatever. He said he got it from eBay from a seller that had 0 reviews.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
If I got the statue in this box, I'd be like, oh shit.
You son of a-
Hey, he wrote
Yeah.
top on it.
Yeah.
He didn't write fragile, but he wrote top. It's fine.
I mean, I don't care if it comes with a low shipment. Just make sure that. But if he had 0 thing, I don't know if I would have bought.
No.
Well, your money's protected.
But he got lucky. It turned out to be the real thing. And this is a pretty nice piece, man. I played the game for a little bit, but I never finished it. This looks really good. Prime one right there. But big congrats to Roberto. And freaking Rocco got, everyone knows I'm looking for this thing. And, like freaking Big Silver got this thing, Rocco got this thing, and then I forget who else got this thing. But
You had your chance, Steve.
I know, man.
The only thing I heard about this piece is the paint job on that, like the hands was sloppy.
I had it in person. It was good. It was good.
Didn't you had a statue before?
Yeah, I had it. I'm looking for it again. I love her portrait. I love the base, like everything, the silhouette on her dress or whatever it's called. Look, it's perfect.
Are you thinking of getting all your X-Men back, like your
Just her, man. She's a good bad guy, so I'm just gonna pick her up. I had the whole X-Men squad, so I had to get her. Oh, and then like a Bowen collector posted this. He does. I know, man. He does customs. He does them himself. And look at this.
Freaking Armada.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Got him.
man.
That Wonder Woman.
What do you do? Like dust? Do you dust with a leaf blower?
I mean, damn.
I'm gonna try to zoom in really quick.
Because everything looks clean, but I'm saying
Which one the one we
Not a Bowen, but I see a
It's
Kodo
by-
Vision.
A Yamato on the left.
What'd you say?
Oh right, yeah, I had that.
To the
Yeah.
left. See that one?
I had that Wonder Woman. Yeah, I had that one. I got rid of that real quick.
You didn't like it?
Nah, because the bottom foot, wouldn't go down.
Oh,
I gave it to somebody.
I like the way it looks. It looks good. The
One
portrait
Batman.
is
All right, I approve.
I like that storm right there. That storm's nice.
Oh, that's Bowen too. No, that's Bowen. That's Bowen. That's Bowen.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has some Koda Bikias in there also.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Vision.
Even DC Direct too.
Vision is Kodo Wikia too.
Let's play I Spy.
I
Love that.
love that.
Spider-Man.
That Vision, I should never got rid of that. That Vision is the
Koda
best
Bikia.
Vision. Yeah, it's a nice piece. That's a
You
nice
got
piece.
Black
That's
Canary
never
from
toasted.
DC Direct.
spinning hammer Thor.
Ooh, we got the Psylocke. I like that Psylocke.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
This looks great. You know,
Yeah, it's so good. It's
There's
like a
something-
whole armada.
This guy said he has no limit.
it's funny. Like you could easily say, "Oh, I don't like it because they're all a lot of pieces crowded together." But there's something about the way it's done.
Yeah.
That just says that
Yeah.
it's
Looks
like,
like a jam
a
poster.
cover coming at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of those like crazy Alex Ross pieces where he just puts a bunch of characters on the page.
Yeah.
Speaking of Alex Ross, it was the picture right there. The Avengers on top.
Yeah, crazy.
Old school. I thought this was gonna be too much for you guys. Like I thought you guys were gonna say this is way too much.
No.
But yeah,
There's
it's like-
something about it's the execution of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger. Here's a piece that could be done well. If you give it the less attention.
Magic.
Robert Anderson says this display is asking for a break.
yeah, so close together. Yeah.
How'd you get like a piece from the top? Like you have to move everything in the
You
front.
Oh,
You
no.
don't.
I'm gonna hope like things are on wheels.
I don't even know like whether he has access from the side because he's taking a picture from top at the back. Yeah, probably just leaves them there forever.
Luckily, these are all 1/6.
What
Set
skill
it
is that?
and forget it.
Sideshow Black Panther.
I thought it might be 1/5 actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It looks more. It looks 1/5.
What is that? Is
but
that a PF or a Comic Cat?
I guess Comic Cat.
If it's Comic Cat,
Comic
it's
Cat.
fifth. It's fifth.
Yeah.
because it has a
Comic
sculpted cape.
Comic Cats were fifth.
That's cool. His name is Samuel. He's part of the Bowen groups, and he was just showing he's starting to work on a lot more stuff.
Nice.
This was pretty funny. Some guy named Sean posted this picture. This was in California at a wedding.
They're
Oh, it's
outside.
not. That's outside Art's house.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Somebody actually bought that Hulk poster. God damn.
No, this is not the Queen Studios. I doubt this is the Queen Studios. Looks custom.
That's art inside that.
Great.
Great. He's walking around.
That's my Lotto Lorne on him right there.
There you
I know,
go.
right?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Another level.
The things people do.
Ooh,
is
this
That
epic.
was good.
This is
this was
epic.
a Prime One group, Prime One Studios group. This
Yeah.
looks. It's on the floor. I don't care. This looks really good.
This
Is that the Prime One versus King Kong?
King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's a
yeah.
nice piece. Yep.
I would pick up this Godzilla just by itself.
Look at that. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's epic.
What's he going for?
He's just there, man.
No, what does it go for? Right.
Well, I like what Alex
Oh, what does
says.
he go
says-
for? Sorry.
What does it go for?
I
Yeah.
thought what is he going for? Sorry. I thought it's like, what is he going for? Like, what is he attacking?
the guy holding the camera.
Yeah.
What's his
Oh
price?
shit! I could check. I could try to check. Quick.
Yeah. This.
See a
I don't
Grim
care. It's
Reaper.
on the floor. It looks
I'll
good.
have to move some furniture to bring him in the house, though. Like,
So in the background, he has like some Prime One. I don't know who this is.
Yep,
Sean.
Batman.
That it's 1/3 scale stuff, and like going through these pictures, you're gonna see something on the stairs. I don't know if you
Predator?
can see it.
Movie
Yeah,
poster?
Predator on the stairs.
Is it?
Statue, yeah.
Okay.
If it's the Heat Ray one, it's $26.99.
26.99. God.
$250 available.
But it's huge, man. Look at that thing.
That's what she
ate
said.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Godzilla, but I mean, if I was
This
a
is not the
Godzilla
one-
fan, I would have got it.
This is not the one that goes with the diorama, by the way.
Oh, it's not?
Oh no.
No, this is that gigantic. It's called Gigantic Master Line.
Mm.
It must be bigger.
Damn, that's hot.
It's
man.
bigger. It's a lot bigger. Yeah, it's a lot bigger. So the one from the diorama is 50 centimeters. This one's 90.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like almost double. The detail on this thing is insane.
Mhm.
It's a region exclusive, and there's only the regular version only has 30, and then the other one that has the light up effect, the heat ray light up effect off the back, has an additional size of 250.
Hmm.
Imagine that piece for the king. How you pronounce that?
Ghidorah.
Ghidorah?
Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks for looking that up, John.
No problem, brother.
Dang, this thing. I love the lighting. I don't know if he did it on purpose or whatever, but the lighting on this thing looks amazing.
That
Yeah.
bike looks expensive.
Oh, but I'm thinking about that shipping though. Like I'm sitting here like, what can I
Mhm.
move to get it? But that shipping, man, that's ooh,
I'm sure
next
that's true.
level.
Looks cool. Oh, yeah, here's a close up. Look at the detail on this
It's
thing.
waitlisted though, so he went.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're a Godzilla collector and you know about this piece, like I can't see you passing up on it.
Yeah, you gotta get this piece right here.
That mouth is looking a little goddamn.
Yo.
I didn't understand
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
kind of zesty, John. Okay.
Is it tempting?
Sorry. I'll leave it here for a little bit.
Let us know when you're done.
I didn't like this. I honestly I think this was like $700 per statue.
It's like chalk.
Mhm.
The only reason
Yeah.
I saw that it was price high is because the artist behind this one, and I was like, I don't really care, you know, like maybe it's cool, but the edition size on these are pretty. I don't know, man. What did you guys think of this one?
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
chalk.
You're trying something new.
Yeah,
seeing
that's how I look
pics.
at it. Something new. That's it.
$700 for this thing.
Hey, if
I think it would have been.
then they're gonna buy something else.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get the whole crystals part.
Yeah, it's made to like I don't know. The artist, his name is Arsham Studio or something.
Yeah, he did a whole special how it was supposed to be like. These are like weather. If I can remember, it's been a while. Like if these were exposed to the weather and all that, you know, and it was like kind of dug up years later. You know what I mean? Sort of thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
forget me.
But I think it would have been
Okay.
better, in my opinion, if they painted it and then left the crystals white inside,
Yeah, the interior.
interior white, and then
Yeah,
actually painted it.
With the way these things are, this feels like all those designer toys. So they'll probably do variants, maybe
Yeah.
if this is successful.
Yeah, I just think they're just trying something new. I wouldn't be spending all that money for that crap.
I think it was $700. Last time I remember, it was
Yeah,
like it
something
was
like
up there.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no way.
It does remind me of chalk, though. They
Or
make
soap.
a noise and cringe on the chalkboard. That's why I couldn't get this crap.
Yeah, CC's right. The fossilized. That's the word. Yeah.
Fossilized. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, like Star Wars sells, so I'm sure it'll sell. And then I didn't understand this one. Sideshow released this one.
Yeah, I didn't get these ones either. Kind of reminds me like those old like China type things that your like aunts or grandmas would collect.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't feel like in the same vein as the designer toys kind of crowd. It's not necessarily geared towards us.
Make nice
Yeah.
salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah.
Where does the salt and pepper come out from? No kidding.
Yeah. Ayo.
You have to grind it.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
That's good.
All right, so yeah, I got these pictures. I don't know, artistic, whatever. But oh, then like here's another picture of Slifer wearing the Everyday Collector shirt, and our boy Rashid taking a picture with Everyday Collector. It's funny because we told Rashid, look, Slifer's wearing the Everyday Collector shirt, and Rashid goes like, "What?"
Blah,
washing his hands.
Savage.
And yeah, man, great time.
But then he
Like,
didn't whip his cock. Got it.
the COC.
No, no.
Hell no.
It's time to whip out the cock shirt.
Nah, but there you go. We got a video coming up on this one. We got a good video for this one, so I'll try to post it up tomorrow. And then Slifer got his Predator. I heard he got this from Danny Lee, and
Yeah.
rightfully so, because we waited in line for Danny Lee on an art commission, and that guy.
Well, what happened to it? Did you get it?
We got it, but we got it like 2 hours later or 4 hours later or something.
Was he still drawing it when you arrived?
Yeah, he was
What a
still
shit
drawing.
bag.
He told us to come there. Well, I'll tell you guys backstage. Like, but we got it. We weren't leaving without it, you know. I thought this was cool. Cypher was telling me about this on the way to Queens. And then, oh yeah, last couple pictures. Theodore posted this on the Prime One group.
Oh, damn, that looks good.
You guys like it?
I
Like,
I just like
I
like red.
No.
It looks
you like the regular?
Yeah, not compared to
No,
the green.
this one I'm not crazy over. I like the green one better. I don't know. I don't know, something about it.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
Yeah, I like the hair on the green one way better.
Oh yeah, the green.
I think they should change the color scheme, like maybe gone more vibrant for her outfit and her hair.
What do you mean, like for the like?
More vibrant, like in terms of the color. Like it's a really dark red for the
more
lip.
brighter red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the vines, the contrast between
Yeah, the vines are like it was just painted on.
Yeah, the vines and the skin color are not doing.
Oh
it.
yeah, that does look kind of like, I don't know, if cheap is the word, but definitely.
Yeah, that's the word.
This Ivy is.
It looks like
I mean,
shit.
One of the
Yeah.
best pieces ever made all time, in my opinion.
I mean, what do you guys think compared to the green one?
No,
Like the green one.
I go green. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
But you like this one? Like, do you like the
Yeah,
flesh tone?
I always tend to like flesh tone depictions. Yeah.
Ivy. Yeah. Just a well engineered overall. Wow.
I mean, it's the same
I
exact
got
sculpt and everything.
I could keep 2 more boxes in my future. In
I
my
could
future
see-
storage unit.
I could see where Buck is coming from.
Maybe I'll do a storage unit tour.
What were you saying, John?
I was just gonna say I could see where Buck was coming from in the beginning of the show, where like a piece like this compared to today in the pricing, because this was very well engineered and well sculpted.
Oh yeah, this is huge.
I don't know why. I know the face is the same, but I don't know the face on the green one seems a little slimmer. I don't know why.
Faces.
The hairstyle as well as paint makes a huge
The skin
difference
color,
for a lot.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just
Well,
contours.
we should be getting more pictures pretty soon. A lot of collectors starting to get it, and this is one of many. So we'll see. John, you gonna keep your green one?
Oh yeah. She's not. That one's not
Yeah.
going anywhere. Yeah.
Green one is, for me.
Yeah.
I
You got
wish
it
they
too,
would
Rashid,
release
right?
the one they showed us.
Yeah, I got the green one. You know what it is? I guess the flesh, because if you look at the flesh tone, and I know it's different, but if you see the flesh tone from the new sideshow one, the one I have, it's I like that flesh tone better.
Yeah.
It kind of has a translucent look of the
Yeah,
new
on her
one.
hands. Yeah.
But this one right here, I don't, the flesh, I don't know.
Well, if one falls in your lap, send them my way.
Does anyone know when they're gonna
If one
finally?
falls off a truck.
They're gonna finally release the one that they showed during Golden Week, where it was the Ivy and the
On the throne.
Yeah.
Not yet, man. Hopefully.
Oh,
soon.
this is a good question. Alan Kiefer is asking, Pudgy, speaking of green, did you open the Green Lantern yet?
Alan, shh.
Did you at least inspect it to make sure it's not?
Not yet.
You are crazy now.
Yes, I am.
I got to say that about it.
I actually think Pudgy is crazy. Pudgy, why do you pay for the quick shipping?
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, oh, my bad. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
listen, I'm all for keeping a statue packed until you find
Yeah.
space, but you have to, in my opinion,
Yeah, I got to open it.
inspect it just to make sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I can't wait for this Beast Man. I'm telling you, I think they did an amazing job with it.
Damn, man.
You don't like
This
it, Buck?
one, this one
You don't-
doesn't do any. It doesn't do it for me.
Man, I
I
love
was
it,
in love
man.
with Trapjaw and Merman. This is an easy. I'm not gonna buy it.
Do you think because the paint or what, like the sculpt, or what do you think?
It's the paint for me because and the sculpt partially.
Man, this thing looks great.
Don't
Like-
steal it.
You see what
It's-
Sniper said?
She's the ball. Oh my god.
Yeah, I like this piece, man. I think they did a good job on the whole He-Man pieces. I like this piece. The only thing is the other portrait. I think the dark lip should have been lighter.
See, it's not bad at all. It just doesn't. It doesn't have the same effect that it had. Trapjaw and Merman had on me. In fact, I'd say the Skeletor is better than this as well.
I like this better than the Trapjaw.
Wow, that's
I like Trap now.
but not surprising.
Trapjaw like better than this, but this.
Now, I
this
think
is-
Merman was the best one. I think Merman.
Yep.
was
I wouldn't even
amazing.
agree with that. I think Trapjaw is the
Skeletor's
best. I think all of us disagree on many
I
things.
want to write it like Buck.
Brain.
Rashid, what'd you say?
I said the one on the right look like Buck.
Oh man, I forgot.
wow.
Oh
Holy
shit!
shit.
Don't let me bite you, Rashid. You're gonna get some disease.
Oh man, please.
Wait,
Like somebody
come on,
won't
Buck.
bite me, bro. That shit somewhere else.
Look at those
Man,
teeth.
You see how the upper lip is darker? I think they should make it like that's the only thing.
Get
But I
a
think
purple popsicle.
the puff and weed. But I think this beast, because I remember as an action figure, I had the first He-Man in the He-Man universe I had was Beast Man. So I think they did a good job on the beast.
What year was that?
Slapper, get back to work.
Oh, you wasn't born. You wasn't born, John. Then,
I don't think so.
even though you do look older than me. Thank you.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Well,
And they blur his
plastic does that.
Why is this? Is this censored or something? Why is this not?
I think it's a
being-
swap out his act.
Yeah, but
valid.
why is it like censored?
Because it's a sneak. It's a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise.
It's a weird surprise. I don't know.
Exclusive,
I'm just confused. But like for these, this looks good. It doesn't look bad at all. But I think the color palette is too homogeneous. That's one. And like with the other pieces, you could see a lot of their musculature, right? And they're done. It's done fantastically. With him, most his armor and his fur is covering most of it. Like so, you can't really see his physique. And
But
that
that-
was a really impressive part with Trapjaw, Skeletor, and Merman.
Beastman had his fur covers that part. That's just how
It
he
does,
was.
but you can still have muscle showing through like fur. Like I'm not saying this piece is amazing, but think about the Beast from XM, right? Like because it's like a comic-y piece. It's not meant to be realistic, right? So you could do that, and
But he
I
has
don't
the
know.
saber tooth thing going on with him.
Mhm.
So that he
The
always
mane.
had that. Yeah, so I think they would have added. I guess they could have added muscle, but it would have
Mhm.
been made him more bulkier, and he would have looked more agile. He wouldn't look like he was able to be agile if they made him
Oh man,
big.
doesn't
See,
even look. He doesn't look like he'd be agile now. He looks
Oh,
super
come on,
bulky.
Buck.
I like the colors they use though.
he looked like a saber tooth
Yeah.
type villain. You
Looks
know what
more
I'm
Did he
like a
saying?
have no
gorilla.
upper lip? Did he have no upper lip in the show?
No, and the things it's not as detailed as this in the cartoons. They don't even draw lips.
No, but he looks like a beast. So
Damn.
I don't know. I think
I think they did a great
but
job.
Biggie, you lucky man. They actually doing a good job on the whole line.
This
But
line.
don't
is
get me
solid.
wrong, it's not bad at all. I think it's good. Like I'm saying, it doesn't have that wow for me that the Trap Jaw had, with the Merman. And I think another big thing is the shoulder armor, the pauldrons, the van
It should be white.
braces.
It should be like skull.
Like the
Yeah, they look
brown.
agree
It
with
makes
that.
it
Yeah, I
blend
agree.
into the
I
rest of
agree
his
there.
fur too much.
Yeah,
It's
I agree
blending
with
too
that.
much with the rest of his fur. And I think like they just needed to make a few more things stand out better.
Oh, they should have made it look like how the teeth is out of his
Yeah.
the fur. They should have made that like that color. Yeah, they should have made that
Yeah.
color.
I agree with that.
Yeah, like the belt too. I feel like the belt should have been a different color. There's like all the colors are like
It's too
one.
brown. It's very warm orange. It's like I said, it's too
Yeah.
homogeneous. All the colors.
The only thing standing out is the blue.
The blue, yeah,
Yeah.
and even like the knee pad or whatever, like
All that should have been skull bone
Yeah.
color.
the bone
But
color. Yeah,
like the others, the base looks fantastic. Like
I love how they did the snake on all the bases. Like I love
What
that.
other characters do y'all think they're gonna make for the He-Man?
you mean villains or like
Yeah, who else was you think they're gonna do
Evil
Stratos?
Lyn?
You think they're gonna do
Evil
Stratos?
Lyn, maybe Leech.
I think Leech. But when I was in one of the groups, they said a sorceress and a man at arms should be coming down the pipeline.
What about
I think it was-
Stratos? Remember Stratos?
What does he look like?
He looked like a bird, like he flew.
Oh yeah.
They'll probably
Yeah.
they might do it. Depends. I think before they get to more villains, I think they'll do Evil Lyn, and then they're gonna start doing the
sorceress and the man at arms,
guys.
like the heroes.
What about that reptile
Well,
one?
That'll be
King Hiss?
Leech.
Reptile, was that Thundercats? Are you sure it was a reptile guy?
He's like a snake dude.
King Hiss?
Yeah, for
Oh,
he was a green dude. Remember?
no, I don't remember the guy.
Hulk.
What's up, Slifer?
I know he's talking about Cash.
I'll see if I can
Did
find the picture.
Did they do Orko yet?
No, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So they started like Skeletor is the only repeat from when they picked up the license from Sideshow. When it was still on the Sideshow side, they had did the Skeletor. I don't remember if Tila came on Tweeterhead or Sideshow. but we
Taylor's
had-
from Tweeterhead, not
Tweeterhead,
Sideshow.
yeah.
They did She-Ra as well.
Yeah, a She-Ra, a Skeletor, a
And Evil
Orko,
Lyn.
and the Evil Lyn. They did two Evil Lyns, one with like yellow skin and one
Yeah,
with
like the variant, the color variant. But back then it was Dave Igo that was spearheading the development. And now he's a Tweeterhead, and he's doing the same with them.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because I saw they're gonna pick back up with the Thundercats too.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm not
Cobra King Hiss. You're right, King Hiss.
I'm not too hyped for that Thundercats, but I kind of hope it sucks anyways. I don't want to buy any more
Yeah, it
shit.
looks trash so far.
I'll reach out to Chad and ask him about it.
Oh God.
No, first of all, reach out to Finchy and get Rashida's discount.
Yo, he was saying that the whole day. He was like, I can get you the signature. I'll be charged.
Oh man.
Anyways, let me see if I got everyone. So I got Cash, I got Jose, I got Nerf Me, Elijah Mack, Figure Con, FBJ, Mark Book, Slifer, Jesse Hernandez, Everyday Collector, Your Vision, Pudgy, Piggies, Darth Kenobi, Robert Anderson, David Jones, Carl, Critical Mass, Hendrix Pena, and Atticus.
You forgot Michael.
Michael. The first guy in the whole thing. What are you talking about?
Whoa.
All right, man. So there you go. Secret Sanctuary, they did do Orko.
Really?
On the Sideshow side.
Oh, yeah. But that's a different scale, isn't it?
No, they're all 1/5.
They're all 1/5. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna do the Spinaroonie giveaway. Big thanks to everyone that joined and had a great time in New York Comic Con. So just a little give back, and let's spin this thing. Let's go.
Spin it.
Round and round she goes.
Come on, Viz.
Where she stops.
Okay, close your eyes, BJ.
Pudgy, you on strike? You didn't do the.
I know, right?
No, I'm sorry. I'm zoned out.
Whoa.
Think about something.
It's gonna be cash.
Is this sponsored by Lowe's?
Ryobi. By Ryobi.
Sponsored by Lil Durk. Where she stops, who the fuck knows?
Oh wow!
Come on, Carl.
It's gonna be critical.
Critical mass.
Critical mass. Oh, it's gonna be Atticus.
Hendrix.
Critical mass.
Nope, Hendrix.
It's Hendrix.
Critical. Oh. Atticus, maybe.
All right, Hendrix. Oh crap! I gotta get the timer out.
Well, this wheel's freaking fixed then.
Wow.
All right, 30 seconds, Hendrix. Where is it? 30 seconds.
Spin again.
All right, Hendrix, you got 26 seconds. Let's go.
Come on.
21 seconds. 20 seconds.
Come on,
Hendrix, you
man.
gotta say something, man. Hurry up, Hendrix.
He's
Oh,
there.
there
There
you
you
go. All good, man. Message me on Facebook or wherever, and FBJ. I'm so sorry, but you got something else coming, so like it's heading your way. But congratulations, Hendrix, and let me know your address and everything. I'll have it shipped out to you. Thanks for everyone.
FPJ,
for
yours
joining.
is way cooler. Yours
Oh
is
yeah,
way
FPJ,
cooler.
and I don't know if it's cooler, but yeah, it's awesome.
No, it's way cooler. It is.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Hendrix.
Yeah, he's like, wait, what did you get?
Come
What did you get?
No, big congrats to you, Hendrix. FPJ. Awesome. Well, I think we hit 3 hours again. So, Pudgy or Slimmy, any last words or any last thoughts?
Nothing other than anybody has a good line on storage units in Central Florida. Hit me up. That might be the next chapter. I don't know.
Use a website called Sparefoot to search.
Sparefoot?
Okay.
Yeah.
Square? Spare. Okay.
Sparefoot.
Okay.
If you search square foot, you'll find a doctor's office around the.
For
No.
For amputees?
That's
I know. Okay.
Some weird fetish. I don't know.
Yeah. Safe search on, baby.
Awesome. What about you, Everyday Collector?
No, thanks for having me on, man. Always a blast to hang out with you guys on a Tuesday. Looking forward to Thursday.
You're a Comic Con, man. 2024. You better be there, man. You get
Oh,
this New York accent out of the way, or New York
Yeah.
Whatever.
Guy.
Yeah,
New York
fucking
Comic
guy.
I got the shoulders ready already. Hey.
You got, yeah.
The fuck?
The fuck? I gotta pay. What the fuck?
Get you a nice grandma slice, you know?
Yeah.
Make sure you hold it like this to let the oil. You gotta let the oil.
Eat it right out the dumpster.
Take it out of rat's can.
You see this book bag, by the way? This is like the best
Is
book
that a
bag ever.
fucking rat? That's a rat.
There you go. Fucking rat. I love New York. Right there on the dumpster.
Yeah.
We went through a lot of trouble to get that goddamn bag, man. Some hipster was about to get beat up.
Everyday collector. Thanks for joining in, man. Piggy, how about you, man?
You can call me John, right? We're past that point.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
I just I appreciate being here. Happy to be with you guys. And to like our horror people out there, I dropped the ball. I was supposed to be doing some reviews on some of the horror classics, but Gotham Cinebites has kind of picked up that baton. So check out his channel. He and his wife are doing like reviews of classic like 80s, 90s horror movies. So just shout out to Gotham Cinebites.
Oh man, I kind of want to go back and watch him, and watch him right after too. The movies, like old school movies.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those are the best.
Good seeing you again, Piggy. And Mr. Kennedy, great seeing you over the weekend, and great to have you here today too. But how about you? Got any last final words?
No, I'll see you at the next convention, wherever it may be. Oh, and say no to Buck. He sucks.
All in love, right? Awesome. Cash. Cash, how about you, man?
No, man. Appreciate the invite. Appreciate being here. Happy to hang with you guys. Yeah, man. Looking at that beast, man. And my Ivy finally I'll do the last payment on the 25th, so I'm looking forward to that still, like everybody else has theirs. And yeah, man, episode 25 of Broke Boys Club on Saturday. So,
BBC, hell yeah, awesome.
You guys got
And COC commissioner, COC president, COC, I don't know.
My headphones went out.
COC, commander in chief.
The trucking CEO. The trucking CEO. Fictional corporation.
This was
He's part of the Teamsters, man. He's part of the Teamsters.
The umbrella.
just tomorrow. We're gonna be auctioning off a real book tomorrow.
Let me get this guy out of here. All right.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Auction off
Hey,
a real
Rashid,
book.
is shipping included?
No.
Yeah, shipping is included.
Oh
Wow.
God! Stop the presses! Stop
Wow.
the presses!
It is variant.
Looks like Prime One's not the only one doing changes.
Out of 3,000. Are you giving anything away free, John?
Yeah, man. I got my. Well, once you tune in Friday, you'll see.
Like I said, that meant for you to be
Holy
quiet.
shit.
We'll be doing this tomorrow. Free shipping, only in the U.S. by the way.
Oh wow!
Ah, dang.
And that's I'm sorry.
Sorry, Europeans.
I'll be right back, guys.
About it,
All right.
He's going to change his address.
Oh God!
No, Rashid, thanks for joining in too, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Buck Fangs, how about you, man?
Hey, what's up? What was the question?
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Oh my bad. Yeah, happy you could have me. You know, BBC is going strong. Oh shit! Here we go. We're gonna be rating the constructive outrage tomorrow.
Bring that shit on. Bring it on.
The tiny cock boys are gonna know what it means to like face. You're gonna see what a real BBC.
First of all,
Let the record show. I don't know what anyone's size is. I
need to know how tiny somebody's cock is. I don't know.
Okay.
The official measurer.
Cash, I warned you about having buck
We doing centimeters?
Warned
You
you.
just lost Sideshow as a sponsor.
I know. There we go.
And when the BBC boys go to Comic Cons, you can see the silhouette.
Oh, we got a special guest. What's up?
There we go.
She got her chainsaw. Poquita.
Raising them
Yeah,
right.
she's
Got
learning
the
right.
anime.
Say hi. Yes. Say hi.
think she's seen
Everyone
herself.
wave, man. Don't be
She's already,
disrespectful.
she's already a star. Already a star.
Before you know, he's gonna be doing the anime boys flex.
Oh wow, it is anime, by the way. It's Chainsaw.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. All right, Slifer.
Hey, that you know how it is.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, we're gonna do the exit, and everyone keep their mouths, so PG, man.
It's okay. It's okay. She's my
Everyone-
daughter. She's heard it all already.
Oh man.
Scoochie to Rashid.
The Dark Rashid campaign has respect for children.
Nice.
Have a good night, you guys. Peace.
It's not what I heard.
What'd you hear, John? What'd you hear? Tell me. Everyone, unmute yourselves.
COC.
Unmute yourself.
Thank you for watching Casual Nerd Problems.
Rashid's talking, but he's not unmuting himself. Oh,
I want to talk to Samson.
Sam.
have a good night, everybody.
Rashid 2024. Rashid
Oh, there you go.
2024.
BBC,
Fake
baby.
trucking
It was
companies.
Steve that took the
Bogus
dump. It was
giveaway.